A couple things before we do get started. We have a couple people who are running a little behind. Sayson was able to make it here. Bryn and Tati are on their way, but are taking a couple moments to get here. If you know someone who wants to play one of my games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting into a one-shot or joining the waitlist for a campaign slot. I do have people joining that on a regular basis, so do get on it while you can. Also, I have a one-shot coming up on February 21st, which is a Friday at noon Central Time. That is going to be with another streamer called A Story of a Leaf. It's going to be a fun little one-shot. The tickets for that are available over at gmeric.com right on the front page, so check that out. We also have the Patreon over at patreon.com/gmeric, where we do a lot of announcements and sneak peeks of art, etc. We do early announcements and all sorts of stuff on there. We're going to be showing off a new piece of art on there probably in the next day or two. So super excited to share that with you guys. We also have the clip contest going on here in Discord. So if you've got a moment from a session you like, toss a clip in the clip contest channel. You'll be automatically entered for a prize at the end of the month. So guys, let's go ahead and get you guys started. Hopefully Bryn can join us here momentarily. Try to fix the avatars so we can get everyone lined up here, because apparently they just got all jacked up. One sec, guys.
Huh.
Yeah. Alrighty. All good. So, you guys have been adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are out here in the area of Schroda as you have been working to defeat the plans of the dastardly and evil Sageos, who's been spreading a drug called Frenzy throughout the lands. To that end, you've made friends and allies and have decided to assault Sageos' lair directly. After having acquired an entire army and sent them off to defeat the wards, you made your way up a river into the island proper, and now have arrived at the lower extremities of Sageos' lair. As you guys last week engaged in combat with elementals and very nasty tentacly creatures, we find you guys currently engaged in heated combat as you have banished an enormous elemental, sending it away. The question becomes, what would you guys like to do, as it is Sayson's turn?
So nothing is currently actively threatening us, right?
Nothing currently is actively threatening you. All you see, the only threat you see potentially is at the lower right of the screen, the southern end of this path. There is a metal individual with 4 swords that is chained to the ground.
Interesting, but not actively moving or doing anything.
Not even reacting to you. Correct.
Cool. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wait for you up here. I still have 3 turns of banishment left on the tentacly guy from over here. And then someone else I think is banishing the big guy. Correct me, someone.
I think it's Bryn.
Yep.
Bryn is? Okay, cool. I think before we go poking mysterious chained men to rocks, we should just let the banishments time out and make sure that they're gone. And maybe if people want to figure out what to do with the explosive corpses over here, not a bad call.
Odds are that the corpses are real. I'd say like 20% chance they're real.
I'm still not against, quite frankly, just kind of walking around them and then dealing with it a little bit later.
If they are real and we could revive them, it would be pretty good for us.
I'll look
they're
at
dead,
it.
but good if we can revive them to help us.
But why would Sageos leave potentially powerful allies in a state that could be revived at his doorstep? That just feels like a tactical blunder.
Maybe they think we'd fall for the trap.
I think as soon as Coin gets close enough, if there's like a, I don't know, kind of illusion that's making them appear real, it should disappear.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
They're not real corpses, but maybe we can extract the bomb and use it. You know,
Oh, you're right, because you got that whole anti-magic shit. Wait, couldn't you just walk through and nothing would happen because it's all magic anyways?
I'll let you know.
Yeah, how about you go check it
Yeah,
out and see
identical.
you and Saphira can figure it out.
Yeah,
Anyone want?
a tripwire ain't exactly a thing of magic.
But what about the explosion?
Explosions
might
can
be
be
magic.
mechanical too.
It could be.
Yeah, you might need to figure that out with the two of you. Either way, if it's my turn, I'm gonna check. Does anyone want a Pegasus pickup to skip over the exploded bridge?
Yeah, can your Pegasus pick me up? I'm feeling kind of lazy. And Ruza just grins.
Listen, maybe if you lay off all the fish, we could talk, but not right now.
I love fish, though.
Called you fat, Rusid.
Okay,
I'm just very
Pegasus
large
and I-
and in charge.
we'll simply take the dodge action, and that will be it.
All right.
It'll
Then we
come in
go
handy
to
when
the
Rusid
missing
breathes on you.
Bryn. Bryn is going to perform some sort of calculation and extrapolation of the situation. And if he returns before his next turn, we will allow him to act. However, for the time being, we will move forward into Oshin Ryman's turn.
I'm just going to continue. That's 1, 2, 3. I can make it to here. Would jumping be an action? I can't remember.
Jumping is a movement unless you are using your dash action to jump.
I was gonna dash, but I didn't know if I could jump while dashing. Actually, I
Be
can.
very careful. If you get too close to those things, they're all gonna blow up.
Well, I think when Saphira investigated them, it was within 10 feet, and my strength is a 20, so I'm pretty sure I can clear the bridge, but I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Cool. As you wait, we move forward to Saphira.
Right. I think I am going to. That's very good thing. I'm going to cast guidance on myself rather than try to undo the next tripwire, just because I want to make sure I get it.
Okay.
I'm going to be uncharacteristically careful.
Very well.
That is it.
Cool. As Saphira is being exceedingly careful, we go to Tati.
I feel terrible.
Feeling comfortable up there, or you gonna try to go out there and try to diffuse stuff?
No, I think I'll stick with you for now.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
I just don't have a lot of good options for healing.
It's never really been your
do-
strong suit.
I mean, we don't usually get in this much trouble all at once.
That's just not true.
Yeah.
I've very rarely had this much issues with my health bar.
Okay, maybe that's true, but trouble and getting hurt, not necessarily correlated.
True.
All right, I'm gonna take a potion out and drink it. That's
Okay.
what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
It's gonna be an action because it's in my bag.
Cool. So you pull out the potion and you drink it,
God damn.
recovering 26 hit points. That's not great.
No. All right, that puts me all the way up to 56. Go team.
Yay! All right. So unless Tati's going to move, we would go to the Draconic Rusid.
This is just gonna sit down and chill for a moment and kind of just be intently looking at the whole situation here.
Okay.
Better be careful, Saphira. Remember what I said? 20% chance they're actually real.
Being very, very careful. I wouldn't believe how careful I'm being.
Yes, kind of uncharacteristic of you, huh?
All
Oh,
right.
don't worry. But I'll get right back to being reckless in a few.
That's really not necessary.
I feel like if she's
No, I
not
mean,
reckless, then
I
she's
think-
not fighting
I
at her
think-
full potential, though.
Exactly. Plus, I don't want to distract you into making you think that Zageos replaced me.
Oh yeah, I definitely would think Sageus replaced you if you started doing stuff like that on the normal.
So, Sea-Toad Coin, what would you like to do, sir?
Coin's going to use a dodge. He hops onto the water. He's going to hop on the edge of the bridge. We'll say right here.
Sophia
Within,
is like waving you off.
he's just going to like turn to the bodies, and I would say an investigation check, but you can
Yep.
call it medicine, perception, whatever you think.
What are you trying to do exactly?
He's
Wait,
trying to gauge.
The bodies are in the anti-magic field, just as a
Yep.
note.
That's fine.
Indeed, he's trying to gauge if they're real.
They look real.
Hmm. Coin thinks internally like might just be
Roll an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm now more concerned that they're in the anti-magic field and still
might
look
be
real.
like you touch it to trigger the bomb.
Hey, we're at a 50% chance now that it's real.
Hmm. Not really confident yet. I'm gonna need a bit more time.
Not really feeling great that the odds of this being real are rising.
Can someone just send them a message?
Can Coin with a 9? Is there anything like unusual? Like there's no blood splattered below them.
Oh,
or
there's
they're-
gore everywhere thanks to Brad having exploded.
And they're wearing the same clothes that Coin last saw them in. Like there is no discrepancy of their appearance now from
You
when he
don't
last
see
saw
any.
them.
You don't see any differences.
Hmm.
That
Coin wants
said,
to-
you did roll a 9.
Indeed. Coin wants to do more investigation, but he will have to wait to do that. So he will pass turn
Very
and
well.
stay here.
Salty Sason, what would our snowman like to do?
Having swam down to pick up the sword he threw and amazingly hurt something with, he is going to look for where he can climb back up. Where is like a climbable area or a
He
lowish
can
area?
roll
that
in acrobatics. He can roll in athletics, not acrobatics, but in athletics to climb up the cliff face here.
Perfect. Surely that'll be fine.
Of course, it'll be fine.
Say it. Go on.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, it was about right. It was about that.
Welcome, Bryn. Glad you were able to make it.
I'm late. The traffic was the worst it's ever been. What did I miss?
You are able to take your turn now because you got here before your turn. So
Investigating the corpses.
they are investigating the
okay.
corpses. They put the anti-magic field onto the corpses, and nothing happened.
No
Yes,
answer.
I see. When you say nothing happened, do you mean the anti-magic field went over the corpses, and so far there have not been any more explosions?
There has been no additional change in the situation.
Oh, I see.
They're
Well,
trying
gotten
to test to see if they're an
closer and we
illusion
don't
or
look
something.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Is it my turn or is it? Oh no, it's still the Sason's turn.
We will allow you to take your past turn if you choose
Oh,
to.
thank you. I don't think there's much I would want to do. It looks like I might be concentrating on a spell.
You're
do I have
concentrating on
haste?
banishment. You banish like the
Banishment.
big elemental.
That's it. Okay, then in that case, I will take up the banishment counter if it's been 2 rounds, because that's going to matter. I will stay where Ruzit is, because that's probably the safest place to be. I don't have anything else to do, because Coin is still cursed. So at some point, we're going to want to do a short rest so that I can attune to the Staff of Healing, which would allow... I have another question. Tati, how many levels are you missing?
1, I think.
Just one. Okay. Are you a cleric, or do you have? Did you lose your only cleric level? I don't remember what your levels were.
We're usually level 18, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Then I'm missing one level of cleric because usually I have 3.
Okay, so you still are a level 2 cleric. Excellent. In that case, at some point, I can use Greater Restoration to restore your missing level if you want. I would have to go into the bag of holding and dig out some diamonds. But otherwise, that is up to you, whether you want me to do that. But for now, I can just pass my turn. Oh wait, does anyone want Bardic? I have 1 Bardic left, which we are saving for an important skill check, and this feels like an important skill check. So,
on that topic, sorry, before we move on from the earlier thing, as a reminder, Salty
Yes.
Season still has his 1/5 level slot left. And so
Okay.
he could also Greater Restoration with that.
Okay, good to know. Can he use? So I think that it's in the rule text of the spell that he cannot regain hit points even with potions. Can he regain spell slots with potions, or is that
Negative.
also
Can't do that either.
Okay, that's to be expected. In that case, I think my spell slots are more expendable because I can get them back with sorcery points or with mana potions or by resting, and his is like one and done forever. So
You
I
have to
think
keep in mind, he only has like 4 spell slots left and like 39 health, so he is nearing the end of his use anyway.
Okay.
It might be a good idea to make sure we get that big spell slot off in a case where it's going to do a lot before a random incident happens.
there is wisdom in your words. Either way, we can defer to Tati whether she really wants that level of cleric back. But I've talked enough, so I'll end my turn.
Okay. Salty is unable to climb the cliff face.
Yeah, well, that somehow checks out. That's fine, he'll just sit there and tread water.
Very well. So, what would Salty Prime want to do?
We can't call him that, damn it.
You can
I
do
will-
regular Saison.
Less salty season. I will dismount from my Pegasus and I'm gonna
As
send
you
my
touch the
Pegasus over.
ground,
Oh,
this
well,
thing becomes active. And we're going to roll an initiative roll.
I'll be the first to admit I didn't expect that one.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, definitely thought it was a getting closer thing. In that case, I'm gonna spend the other half of my movement to get back on my Pegasus.
Understood. It will go inactive once again.
Oh, okay, great. I'm a genius, everybody. Don't worry about it. Don't cross the bridge, whatever you do, please. And yeah, that's fine. I'll end my turn.
Cool. After Saison, we go to Bryn Gemflower.
Cool. I will take up the banish counter. It's been 3 whole rounds since banishment was cast. My hit points are in pretty good shape. We've still got Bardic. I would like to be closer to the rest of the party, so I will take a dash action and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. My extra movement will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll crawl to the very edge of the bridge so I can be as close to Salty Saison as possible.
Of course.
And then that will be the end of my turn.
Cool. So, after Bryn, we go to Oshin.
All right. That's 5, 10, 15. Saphira already undid the tripwire on the one closest, correct?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Can I see where the next tripwire
Roll a
is?
perception check.
Probably not.
You do not.
I'm gonna use. I believe I had the Bardic from Bryn.
Okay. All right. So with a 16, you still do not see it.
Okay. Has that been? How close would I have to get to use my action to see if there's anything different about these now that they've been covered by anti-magic?
You would need to roll an investigation check as your action.
Okay. Well, I was cool doing that. I just didn't know if I was close enough to do that or if I had to get closer.
You're trying to observe, and so without getting hands on them, you're going to have a penalty for being distant. But from where you're at, you can observe them. Coin believes that they are exactly who they appear to be. He sees no difference.
I don't know if I would say it that way,
Okay,
but
he sees no difference.
Yeah, he sees nothing to like imply that they are fake.
Correct.
Investigate their
Okay.
smell. I bet their smell is off.
I'm just gonna use my God. Okay. Well,
All
I'm
right.
assuming they look the same to me.
They appear to be exactly the same as the last time you saw them.
Someone's gonna have to poke him. I'll do it.
Can we
Does your song
please
have
set the
range,
message
Coin?
first?
I mean, I could throw a rock at him, but it wouldn't feel right.
If you poke them, they'll explode, right? Don't you need to defuse the tripwires?
I probably have to make contact to do that, unfortunately. Unless it's like an Arcana thing.
Well, I just didn't Saphira defuse one of the tripwires earlier, or?
I did.
Yeah, so you could do it, right, Coin? Or maybe not. Maybe you shouldn't try. Actually,
Where do you
probably
see a
should just let Saphira
tripwire?
try.
Uh,
I don't see one. Saphira just said there are a bunch, and you probably should not walk any closer.
Is it on the bridge, physically?
I should probably leave the disarming to Tati or me because we got the hands for it.
I
Wait,
already tripped one of them. That's why Brad exploded. I just like hit one by
Hey.
accident.
I thought Sizen was the best at disarming people, like the one he gave Tati.
Wow.
That's a low blow.
Completely
This is a
uncalled
serious
for and out of
situation.
context.
Well, you can always lend a hand.
Those are at the end of arms.
Sorry.
All right. So anything else, Oshin?
Oh no, sorry. That
All
was it.
Saphira?
Okay, so just from my previous observations, I'm just trying to remember if it's like, do I have to be within 5 feet or within 10 feet to trigger the explosion?
10 feet of the one that you were next to.
Okay, so would I be able to try to defuse the one that's on Zutono from here?
You can certainly try.
I will certainly try.
Okay. And your guidance?
Plus guidance.
With a 22,
22.
you're able to disarm the trap.
We'll let out a breath and move one step closer and end my turn there.
Okay. Cool. After Saphira, we go to Tati.
I am staying aboard Ruzid for now.
Okay.
And I'll have another try at one of these expensive potions that we're running out of.
Ooh, wonderful.
Yeah.
How well does this potion heal you? For 29.
There we go.
Better than the last one.
Well, I might get hit one time.
Okay.
That was
Anything
also
else?
from my bag, so that was an action too.
Understood. So, unless you're going to move, we would go to Ruzid's turn.
We're still kind of sitting down, chilling, but he's gonna narrow his eyes and just look one last time at all three of these guys and see if he can spot anything that indicates that they're not real.
Okay, you were very far away, but let's roll your investigation check.
He's got a long neck, probably crane it out a little bit.
Got a big nose.
Yeah.
With a 26, these don't look like... Well, they look very much similar, but these are various humanoids and a dwarf who have been disguised to look like the people that you know. But
Guys,
very adeptly.
I think that they're fake. I'm looking like really, really closely, and like some of the details don't quite match up.
For the record, you beat the check by 1.
Like, I would know the guy who gave me this cool tooth, and it just there's something wrong about like this. Like, there's no
Okay.
like stain on his shirt, or it just seems off.
That is new. Okay. New update. I propose we chuck these guys at him. Since they're not our
I'm not
friend.
like 100% confident they're fake. I'm more like the odds are going down again. I think it's like a 10% chance they're real now.
Can we like contact the real one? They might just be out there somewhere. It seems
Yeah, wait,
like
why
an
don't we
easier.
just do that?
It would be useful checking in anyway. That being said, Coin, you did make a point. Can we try and retrieve the explosives and use them to our advantage somehow?
They're pretty heavy duty.
Duty.
All right.
God damn it.
Yeah, but like you can handle C4. You can eat it. I hear.
No. I mean, you could, but like,
Just
Yeah.
once.
you will regret it later.
But like you won't blow up. You'll just get really
I have
sick.
diarrhea for a while.
This
Ain't
is
it
speaking
kind
from
of-
experience, just for the record.
Everyone knows that's the very first thing you're told is if you're handling C4, don't lick your fingers.
Mm.
Really? Is that
the
I did
first
not know
thing
that.
anyone tells you.
It's like a
Before they tell
buddy,
you to
right?
like watch out for explosives, they're like, hey, if you touch this, don't lick your fingers or you'll regret it.
I believe like
I'm
way
thinking
back
about-
people
Go
would ingest it so that they didn't have to go to war. Like if they were drafted,
Interesting.
they would intentionally eat C4 because it doesn't blow up. It just makes you really
Interesting.
sick.
Nobody
This
wants to sit next to that guy.
This explains one scene from Stargate SG-1 where they plant C4 and then go eat sandwiches.
Oh no.
So let's go ahead and continue. Ruzin, what else would you like to do?
That's all. Ruse is still gonna be kind of just sitting comfortably.
Cool. Nothing happens at the moment, Mr. Coin.
Coin advocates that we contact someone real, perhaps Sutono, and then he'll pass.
Cool. Salty.
Yeah, he's gonna climb up
Is he?
for sure this time.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the best that could happen?
So, Salty is unable to climb the cliff face.
God,
I vote that that's our motto for next campaign.
Yeah, full circle.
Hey, look, I already ran a campaign that was titled "Oh Gods, Why."
Nowhere to
And-
go with that.
Please no.
I think you're due in for an optimistic campaign.
Yeah, right?
yeah, but knowing
Oh
this
God,
week's
thank you.
goals,
Well, it doesn't
don't
have
think
to
we're the
be an
ones for it.
optimistic question. Like, if the question to the GM is, "What's the best that could happen right now?" and he's like, "Half of you die."
Ugh.
I don't like that range of possibilities. We like to set the bar a little high.
Let's not rush our way there. We're standing right next to C4. We should be cautious.
Yep, do
Considering
not eat it.
we have level 18 characters that can't climb up a wall, like that might be happen.
All right, so Sason Prime.
I'm still just gonna stay here because I don't feel interested in anything. I'm gonna activate this weird guy.
Okay. Mr. Gemflower,
Oh, am I unmuted?
you are unmuted, sir.
Lovely. I will continue walking around the bend to get towards. One second, just coming back with dinner.
Did you bring enough for everyone?
Actually, in this case, probably.
Oh,
You've been
I made
salty, Jason?
enchiladas. I made enchiladas last weekend, and it was quite a large batch. So yes, there probably is enough for everyone if they want it.
Nice.
But
Nice.
I will take
Come
up
right over.
take up the. Yeah, I mean, anyone's welcome to come and hang out. If I can
Oh,
DM
sorry.
my address. If,
I should
Yeah,
jump
what's
in
up?
real quick. My concentration on banishment should have ended. The spell banishment should have ended. Does this tentacle guy show back up again?
He does.
Okay.
Unlucky. That's very unlucky. Did we know this guy's? Maybe I just disengage just in case. Unless, do we know this guy's range? I'm 25 feet away from him, I think.
You guys
Um,
saw last time that he has a range of 20 feet. So you were
Okay,
just out of his reach.
Perfect. I'm going to continue to get the hell away. I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I forget if this guy... I'll just dash and go 5, 10, 15. And I'll stop there. And that was my action. It seems we're holding the last bardic for now. I will pass my turn and continue to concentrate on my own banishment spell.
Understood. So someone has tossed inspiration to your coin. As we go to Oshin Ryman.
Alright. I am just going to take a step up and I'm going to cast Silas Hinder Fate, and then that'll be it.
Okay. Your spell disappears.
Oh, I did not think about that.
What is this weird
Right.
purple aura I'm standing in?
Yeah, as you stepped forward, your spell did not fire off.
Yeah, that's gonna step
Back and cast it?
Nope, because I just tried to cast it as my action, so
Yep.
I can't do that.
Uh-huh.
And I'll just stay here.
Understood. As you do the Oshin
Going off
shuffle.
the bridge.
Yeah.
Understood. Safira.
All right. Let's. I'm gonna leave this potential explosive situation alone for a moment.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go charging. I still have Blade Song up, so 40. Bonus action is dash. 15, 20, 30, 40. I can't get close enough to it and also attack, so I am going. I want to. I can't trip under it. I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay.
Probably get close if it wanted to.
Cool. Tati?
Ruzit, are we running or fighting?
Why would I run? I'm gonna kill this thing.
I mean,
No, I'm
nope.
kind of surprised it came back.
Me too.
Like, how is this thing native to this plane? Like, what?
When they're created here.
I
I don't know. I just heard
I-
a voice that said when they're created here, and it was really sassy sounding.
One job on this ship.
Yep, got one job. Yep.
a little holy bolster covers Ruzid's skin. I want to buff his AC by 2.
Okay.
I love this spell.
I'm gonna hold on.
Cool. All right. Mr. Ruzid.
Are you gonna prepare an action for anything? I guess because that was only your bonus action, right? Or
Oh, is it a bonus action spell? Cool.
yeah.
In that case, I will prepare my action to stab somebody with Saphira's sword.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
And just to make extra sure, I'm gonna scoot up on Ruzid's neck.
Cool.
Okay. And Ruzid's gonna scoot up and eat the crap out of this thing.
Sure.
Do claw,
Okay.
and bite.
Well, when you strike it the first time, it's going to try to liquefy you. So I need you to roll your Constitution saving throw of DC 19, or be
Okay,
knocked 5
so-
feet back and then restrained.
D20 plus 10 plus. Ah,
Oh man.
All right, so Ruzid, you will deal 17 damage to it.
Yep.
You will then be knocked backwards 5 feet and restrained there.
Interesting.
Tati, you got your swing off. Should you have chosen to take it?
For sure, for sure.
And like, in what manner am I restrained? How am I
Your
restrained?
feet and wings have turned to jelly, and you are unable to move. It's not anything's holding you down. It's just you literally can't move. You have no form of locomotion.
No muscles in these body things.
Right. All right. So Tati, you have missed it as the motion of Ruzid has caused you to fly backwards.
Okay,
Oh.
this is not what I was expecting. Ow. Oh, my legs. Oh.
Remember when I
Enter.
almost turned into a jelly monster?
Yeah, and that was like kind of funny. This is not funny. This is like really painful and really unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's a little
Alright.
funny.
That's-
It's salty.
The difference being because it's like, it's bigger now. The pain is bigger because you're a bigger body.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Ruzid?
No, that's all.
All right.
He'll just be yipping in pain.
Then we are going to attempt to strike Ruzid with advantage because you are restrained.
Yep.
And we are going to do this 6 times against either you or Tati. So here we go. Roll 6d2. Uh-oh.
It's like Christmas over here.
It is like Christmas. So we will start with Tati. Tati, a natural 1 will miss you.
Thank God.
Ruzid, a natural 1 will miss you.
High
What
fives.
the-
Ow.
Well, isn't that with advantage, right?
Oh yeah, you're correct because you're restrained. So a 26 to strike you, sir.
Okay, I take 17 damage.
Okay. And I need a Constitution saving throw of a DC 19 or... Okay, you're good.
Succeed.
Then I will strike at Tati for attack number 3. A 17 to strike you, Tati.
17 is gonna hit.
All right, you are going to suffer 14 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Or get injected with slime once again.
God damn.
Not this
There
again.
we go.
All right. So Tati is injected with 1 dose of slime. Ruzid, attack number 4 comes towards you. Missing you.
And this is
Attack number 5 to Tati. A 27 will hit you for 16 piercing damage. And I need another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution.
All right.
Roll better.
Tati now has 2 doses of slime flowing within her. And then lastly, let's see here. It was Ruzid's last. Yep. Lastly, Ruzid, a 29 to strike you for 11 piercing damage.
that hits.
And you will
Take 11
resist the
damage.
sliming. You have plus 12 to your con save. Awesome.
Yep.
He's a
Plus
wagon.
10 from just the base from the dragon form, and then plus 2 from some items.
Cool. Awesome. So, cool. That's going to be it for their turns. Yeah. So, Sea-Toad Coin, what would you like to do?
So did we contact any of these
yet.
people throughout the turn? Mm.
No,
Coin.
people have been busy getting beat up.
That's what I
Sison,
figure. I
you also
don't
got
know. How,
inspiration.
The nice thing
It was-
about
I was-
dead people
I
is
just
that
didn't
you
say
have
that.
all the time in the world. to
it's not
contact.
urgent. You are correct. But I really can't easily get to that creature without impeding my teammates with this anti-magic. Point is going to do, I guess we'll say another investigation. He's trying to like see if these tripwires are a physical thing on the bridge. Are they connected to their bodies?
Sure. Roll your
Or are
investigation
they-
check.
Are they on the body itself? How does that mechanism work?
With the 14, you have no idea. You can't see the hair-thin wires.
Hmm.
You only know they're there because Saphira told you.
I'll take your word for it. He's gonna hop back southward just onto the water. He's trying to avoid overlap with Oshin.
Sure.
And we'll call it a pass turn.
Cool. Salty.
Yeah, he's gonna climb.
Okay.
God, what are these rolls?
He's able to make it up this time.
God.
Oh!
I did get a 6. It took me 3 rolls.
Congratulations, you did it.
And that's my, I guess, move action.
Yes.
I guess I'll just. You guys are just gonna get beat up over there. But I don't really want to lose Salty just yet. So he's gonna just dodge because he can't really get. Oh wait, no, he can throw a sword. Surely.
He's gonna yeet the sword again.
He's gonna use the sword he just went to the water to pick up.
All right.
What could go wrong?
Hit him.
God.
All right. So the sword goes sailing into the sea.
Okay, well, that's it for him.
All right.
Ah.
And we passed inspiration from Saison to Oshin and refilled Saison's from the chat. So, all right. Then we go to Saison Prime.
Alright, he's gonna fly over. Believe. Let me just double check Pegasus. I think it's 98 feet. Yep, 90 feet. I'll get right there.
Okay.
And I'm too far away to attack, or if like technically if I slide over on the Pegasus, can I attack from here?
Sure.
Let's take my 2 attacks.
Okay. And with the 29, you will strike it. How hard did you strike it? Let's see. Holy Avenger deals 10 damage to it. I need you to roll a con save.
Yep, ignore that second roll there.
Yep. You're good. Plus 16.
And attack number 2.
Holy crap.
Yeah, Paladin.
Mm-hmm. All right. The 18, however, clangs against it.
Fair enough. That's gonna be it for me.
All right. Mr. the Bryn.
All right. It's been 5 turns since. Okay. Remind me how the different layers of getting slime in you work, because I feel like you like steadily get worse between turns, but also like, do you have to have slime build up in you for that to happen, or?
The way it works is each time that you get a dose, you get a reduction in your dice. So for each dose, first turn it's D4s. So she's going to have negative 2D4. Then it'll be 2D6, 2D8, etc.
Oh, so it's a reduction. It's a reduction every turn, and the number of dice is for every dose you have.
Correct.
So if she goes up to 3, then it would be 3. Okay, I couldn't remember the 2 different.
Yep. It's been a week.
But it has been a week. That's why. Thank you for the refresher. So Tati, as far as we know, Tati's still on a 5-turn clock again, because as soon as you get your first dose, the dice are going to start. And we don't know what happens after D20s for sure. We were worried that it might be death. However, okay, well, we could worry about that 4 turns from now. For now, we ticked up the banishment counter. I will move closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll move to be right next to Salty Saison. And do we think it's worth putting a fairy fire on this guy to solve this problem as quickly as possible, or should we just go straight for damage? I forget how big his armor class is.
It's decently large. It's like 20 or something like that.
Oh, okay, so your 18 didn't hit him on your.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
Okay.
19 rough.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna go for Fairy Fire then, because I can comfortably hold up Fairy Fire and Banishment as long as I'm next to a Paladin. So I'll use a first level spell slot in my action to cast Fairy Fire, and I'm gonna try and just put it on the big squid guy.
Sure. My dexterity saving throw is wondrous, as I got a 9.
Lovely.
I will be Fairy Fire.
We'll give him the old Fairy Fire treatment then. It's been 0 turns since I cast Fairy Fire, and I will end my turn, and I have to make my con save. And I always have advantage on these. I have Paladin bonus.
I should
so
say
that
he had a
makes it
12 on that, but doesn't matter.
Good to know that they are magic resistant. That is the end of my turn.
Cool. He's actually not magic resistance. He has something a little bit more powerful than that. It's called supernatural resistance.
Saving throws against powers, spells, and other supernatural effects. Curious.
All right. Oshin.
All right. Can I tell by looking at this now that it's been disarmed if it moves? This one, would the bomb go off?
How would you know that?
Well, I don't know if when Saphira disarmed it, if that was like disarming the bomb or just disarming like what's causing the bomb to go off.
You can certainly try to investigate, try to figure that out.
Okay. God dang it.
With
Okay,
a
I don't know.
19, you don't know.
Well, I'm gonna pick him up.
You're going to pick him up?
Yep.
Okay. As you lift him up, something rolls out from underneath this body and explodes. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, and only you. Because Coin is outside of the range as he's below the bridge. So, Oshin, you are going to take half of a bomb's damage. So you are going to take 14 points of fire damage as shrapnel tears into your lower legs.
This is fine.
The worst thing.
Maybe not the time to play with bodies.
And, yep,
You're one to attack.
You have this disguised body. As you pick it up, you realize it's not a body at all. This is a large fabric disguise containing some kind of powder.
Do I recognize the powder?
Let's roll a medicine check.
That's
You do not.
That's not a
I'll
friend.
still I'll still actually okay. I'll still have him picked up, but
Sure.
I'll say, I mean, I did a few different checks, so I'll count those as my action,
Okay,
and that'll be it.
cool. After Oshin, we go to Saphira.
Ten, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40. So I'll have to use my bonus action to dash to get to there.
You sliding
And
down the
let's take
cliff?
Big... Oh, with style.
Okay, please
Just-
roll your acrobatics check. Or athletics. You're doing it with style.
And I am going to swing with a booming blade at this.
Sure. And you will strike it. Oh, sorry. You have advantage on this or not? Oh, yeah, because of Fairy
Fairy
Fire.
Fire.
Correct. So you're going to deal a total of 45 damage plus your booming blade. Sorry, not 45. It should have been 27 plus 19. 46.
Yep.
All right, 46. And I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw or be liquefied.
And I'll roll first, but this is
You're good.
never mind. I was going to ask if this is something that like we have advantage on because of the Holy Avenger, but doesn't matter in this particular case.
Yeah. All right.
I just wanted to check, does that happen on every hit?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I technically rolled on my last one then, but I also don't think it particularly matters for me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your con save just to check.
Sure.
There's a chance. You're fine.
Right. I will use the rest of my movement to retreat.
Okay.
Let's get back to here, I think.
Understood. Cool. And did you climb the cliff?
I would have to, wouldn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Athletic check, please.
And does that cost me extra movement to
Nope.
do so?
You're good. It costs double to go climb, but yeah. But you are able to climb it.
Okay. How many squares of cliffside
2.
was it? It's hard for me to tell with the
Just
aura.
2.
Okay. So in that case, I think I can only get to there.
Understood.
I will get to there.
All right. Mademoiselle Tati.
On my last turn, I got hit a couple times and didn't make concentration checks.
Ah.
1
Okay.
and 2. We're good.
Yes. Thanks to
I am.
Sason.
No, anyway,
Oh, I'm good.
I have advantage on this.
Oh, okay. Disregard.
Yeah, I lost it.
I mean, thanks to Sason too. High fives all around. For sure. I would like to. I'm gonna throw a dagger at this guy.
Okay.
2 of them, actually. 1.
Sure. 19 hits. And you will deal 40 damage because you have someone adjacent to him.
Fantastic. 1 more for kicks.
Sure. Are you flipping up the dagger and kicking it into him?
These daggers are coming out of a magical bracer.
Understood.
So I've got they're basically switchblading into my hand and getting tossed.
Awesome.
I've got one hand on the saddle, and I'm going to disengage as a bonus action and just slide all the way back here.
Understood. There is an effect that happens when you do this, though.
Sure.
Roosid, you get that feeling of someone running fingers all the way down your spine. So you get the willies.
Bruce is already kind of like distracted by the fact that his legs are jello, so more.
It's all relative at this point.
All right. So anything else, Tati?
That's all my things.
All right, Ruzid, you are restrained until the end of this turn. What would you like to do?
Dodge.
Okay,
Turn.
you are no longer restrained.
Bruce is like, well, I'm thinking I could hit 1 time with disadvantage or dodge. I
You
think I will
dodge
do the
right out of
dodge.
that restraint.
All right. So now the creature is going to attack 6d 3 times. Here we go. The first time will be against the 1, 2 would be the Pegasus. So Pegasus, 18 to strike the Pegasus.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, Tati, go ahead and re-roll that missed dagger. Let's see if you hit.
I don't think it matters other than
Okay.
crit fishing. Not a
Understood.
big deal.
Cool. All right. So a 19 damage to the Pegasus.
Believe he should still be up. He's kind of chunky.
Understood? Yeah, should be at 10 health. So just click on him and subtract 19. And he needed to make a Constitution saving throw or be restrained, causing it to fall.
Good thing we're not that high. Yes, Constitution saving throw.
All right. I don't think you're going to be able to help it all that much.
My bonuses won't get him there.
All right. Then we are going to attack Sason twice. The first time missing, the second time a 23 to strike you, sir.
That hits exactly.
You will suffer 14 piercing damage. And you need a con save of a DC 19 or be infected with the slime.
And this
Just
is
like
not
the
an
Pegasus.
advantage roll.
Correct. All right, you're fine. The second swing against you, Sason, missed. We then go to Ruzid. All right, Ruzid, we strike at you. A critical strike, sir. Does anyone have anything they'd like to do as a reaction here?
That's up to Ruzid. I have silvery barbs, but I think hit points are. Saphira points out that if Ruzid's dodging and no longer restrained, then it's a.
Oh, you're correct. So it would be a 27 to strike you, Ruzid. I believe Ruzid is muted, and we cannot hear him. So
It's also deafened.
he's also deafened, so he might be on the phone. So Ruzid is going to suffer 16 piercing damage. All right, and we'll need him to roll a con save when he returns. And then we strike at the Pegasus with a 24 to kill the Pegasus.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right. Cool. Can you bring him back? Just hit Control Z. Thank you. So I can just stick him on the GM layer. Thank you.
Yeah.
That way, when you, not if, but when you call him back. Sason, can I get a dexterity saving throw to land on the bridge instead of the water? All right. Which do you choose to be on, the bridge or the water?
Yeah, I'll do the bridge.
Okay. You are standing on the edge of the bridge. And then I will swing at Ruzid one more time. And a 21 will miss Ruzid. All right. So, hopefully Ruzid comes back soon. All right. Well, that's going to be it for their turns. Mr. The Coin.
He's gonna hop safely back to this edge of the bridge. Hop to about here.
Okay.
He's trying to grab like a rock from the shoreline as he hops past it, and he's gonna lob it at the creature.
Okay. Do you skip it or lob it?
It does. Can you go beneath the bridge?
You could.
He wants to try an attempt to skip it beneath the bridge and have it sort of ricochet upwards at the other end of it.
Understood. Your attempt ends up with the rock going directly into the water as opposed to skipping.
Plop.
Because you rolled a 15.
Yeah. He will.
Or 17, sorry.
A 15 is above the 1d10 roll, technically. But, I will pass.
All right. So, after Siege Coin, we go to the Salty Sason.
All right. As much as I want him to go in, he's too low health and already threw one of his two swords. So I think he'll just chill.
Ruzid, you did suffer some damage, and I do need a con save from earlier. You got hit with a 27 to hit you. And you're still muted, just heads up. All right.
Wasn't there disadvantage from the dodging?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20 and a 27.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay, I was looking up the rolls. Okay, that roll. Okay, it was 16 damage, is that
16
correct?
piercing damage and a con save, please.
Okay, con save. Success.
All right, cool. All right, so after Salty, we go to Sason. Sason Prime.
Regular season, we'll take some swings.
A 27 will hit, dealing 21. 16 points of damage. And
Alright.
we're going to do the liquefy. Please roll your Constitution saving throw. You're good. Your second swing.
Ooh, that's nice.
It is. It is.
Oh,
Awesome. Boom, boom, boom. So this is going to be 18 plus 16 is going to be 34. 18 plus 16, yeah, 34. Awesome. So 34 damage. And I need a con save as I try to liquefy you once again.
Perfect.
All right.
That'll be all for me.
No smiting? In spite
I'm
of the...
not gonna.
No? Okay.
I can't really use these his con saves, and I'm gonna keep on healing up, so I'll do a little healing at end of turn.
Understood.
isn't there something in the Paladin's Oath that says, "Thou shalt smite on crits"?
No.
You're talking to the wrong paladin for that. Season has never been a damage guy.
All right. Mr. the Gemflower.
Cool. It has been 6 rounds since I banished the big guy, and 1 round since I put Fairy Fire on the squid. So for now, I think regardless, we focus down this guy before anything else happens. Tati, is anybody else slimed besides Tati?
The Pegasus
Coin.
had been and Coin is. So I
But
should
keep in
okay.
mind the anti-magic
Right.
is basically keeping it static
Right.
now.
Yes, I meant other than Coin, because if we are, I have a couple of proposals for dealing with that. Coins will be easy because the anti-magic field lasts an hour, and in the span of a short rest, I can attune to the lesser restoration staff, and then once the anti-magic field drops, we can purge the slime from Coin before we have to find out if it kills you or not. Tati is trickier because we already used the hat to pull out our scroll of lesser restoration, and the only other person who can cast it is Tati herself. So what I'm thinking is we should focus down this squid real fast, and then somebody cast greater restoration on Tati to it will get her missing level back, and then she can use lesser restoration on herself to purge the slime.
Oh, does she have that spell prepared? Or would she be able to?
She
I
said
can
that
cast
it's-
level 1 spells. Isn't Ruzid slimed?
I'm
No,
not.
Ruzid
slimed.
has succeeded.
Gotcha.
Wouldn't Great Restoration also purge the slime though?
That would be a rules debate we'd have to have, because the greater restoration says you can end one effect. You can undo one debilitating effect, and it doesn't actually say that all of the things that are covered by lesser restoration could also be cured by a greater restoration, although that seems like kind of it would make sense that it does. But we could just try and use greater restoration to purge the slimes instead of getting Tati's level back. But that would, again, we can ask. It's up to Tati what she wants, and we could just let another option is we could just let the slime go crazy. We have used greater restoration in the past to get missing levels back. I don't know if it's only one at a rate of 1-to-1, but you're only missing one level anyway. So, anyway, I don't think that's relevant right now. We have a couple more turns. So for now, I'm just gonna put a firebolt on the squid,
Okay.
and he's fairy fired, but the Orb of Dragon kind gives me disadvantage on attack rolls, so it'll be just a flat roll.
Yes,
And
please.
17, I think, misses him.
It does.
So I will end my turn with a Constitution saving throw,
Sure. You're good.
which passes.
All right. Mr. Ryman, you have Borges's body, ostensibly.
I'm gonna drop it.
You drop it?
Yes.
Okay.
Threw it on the ground.
As he drops it on the ground, it explodes.
So Sheen's over here 1v1ing himself and losing.
This thing explodes. Please roll a dexterity saving throw. This is a DC 18. Okay, you will take half
He's
of the
actually-
12d12 coming in.
He's disarming all of the threats on the bridge.
All right,
Sorry.
you will take half of 79 damage to the tune of what's that? 39.
He is the threat on the bridge.
Sorry, where's the 12? Where's the 12d12 coming from?
From him dropping the bombed corpse here.
Okay. Was there previously it was 8d6? Was that something different?
Yeah, it's a different bomb.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, not all the bombs are the same.
I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at the giant guy over there.
Okay, I do need you to roll your con save, unless you can beat the let's see, half of 39. Half of 39.
I don't have a spell that I'm
Oh,
concentrating.
you're not concentrating on the banishment? Okay. Who's concentrating on the
No, that's
banishment of the big guy?
That's Bryn.
Bryn.
Bryn is? Okay, understood. I'm sorry, my mistake. And so you shoot a firebolt at the big guy over here.
Yep.
With the 27, you will strike it, dealing 16 fire damage.
And that'll be it.
Understood? Got it. After Oshin, we go to Saphira.
All right. Thing down the clip again. 5, 10, 15, 20. Gonna want another booming blade here.
Okay. All right. You will strike, dealing 43 plus 8, so a total of 51. Excellent. I need a Constitution saving throw, or you get liquefied. You're good.
Right. And then I will retreat and dash. Okay, so I've used 20 feet. I'm gonna the athletics check to climb the cliff.
You're good.
It's 30, 40, and dash back to here.
Cool.
I don't actually think here's actually a good spot. That's been working for me.
Understood.
That's it.
Miss Tati, the slime begins to crawl beneath your flesh once again. What would you like to do?
Nothing. I'm gonna scoot over here. There's been a couple of these fantastic friends. Do they have like a home here? Are there nests? What's up with this?
Roll a perception check.
Yes.
With the 17, you can see that beneath where this one is standing, there is a carved out section of the mud where it had been burrowed and basically lurking, waiting for prey. So if you've ever gone fishing, like largemouth bass will set up a clear spot at the bottom of a lake, and they will stay in that clear spot. That's kind of what this thing has done.
Fantastic. Could I extrapolate from my experience fishing what kind of senses this thing has?
Ooh. We'll roll a nature check.
Sure.
With a 24, you will deduce that its senses consist of a blind sight up to 60 feet, dark vision for 120, and it has a passive perception of 22.
Sucks.
Wait, that's the
This
same
is the
exact
worst
stats that
fish.
Ruzit has.
Yeah, but it's not so
Is
annoying.
he your cousin, Ruzid?
No, we're not related.
I see the resemblance.
Sure. He's
You've
got your
seen this
eyes.
anime.
Oh my god.
Let's see. I'm in 60 feet. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on this guy.
Wasn't this Escaflowne? Sorry. with your Ray of Sickness, you will strike it, dealing 9 poison damage to it.
My DC is so low.
And its Constitution saving throw against the effect will be a 20.
Sure it is.
All right.
Cool. Bonus action over here on this bridge. I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Cool. Please roll
Do
your
a
stealth check.
thing.
You're looking for a 22.
I
All right. You were very hidden.
roll so low, and I'm still so good.
Mr. the Dragon.
Claw, bite.
Okay. On the first
Make a
one,
bunch of con saves.
yep. On the first one, you will deal 20 damage. Your con save for the first one, sir.
Oh, okay. Also let me click.
I will add that 5 damage dealt.
Where am I? Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the same as that. Then it's gonna be 20 plus that.
You're good. All right, the second strike is going to deal 17. Another con save, you're good. The third one dealt 20. Got it. You're good.
Going up 34, 35, 36.
Wow. You actually rolled like a small straight. Awesome. In Yahtzee.
Let's go.
Cool.
Okay, that's all.
That's all? Awesome. It becomes its turn. We are going to strike outwards. 6d2. Awesome. So, Ruzid, we strike at you first with a devolving tentacle. A 20 will hit the water next to you.
Yeah.
And then we strike at Saison 5 times. 1 will strike him for 11 piercing damage. And I need a con save or be injected with slime.
To confirm, we're saying this isn't a magical effect, but it is turned off in the anti-magic field?
It being injected with it is not. The effect of the slime is a magical effect.
Okay, checks out.
So you're fine there. The second one will... A 21
Miss.
misses you. The third one will strike you for 20 piercing damage. And you're good there. Close.
Yeah.
The fourth strike, a 20 will miss you, and the fifth strike is a 26 to strike you for 18. And another con save, please. You're good.
Cool.
Awesome. So you do not gain any slimy insertions. All right. Mr. Seatoad Coin, who's running around with some of these insertions already underneath his flesh, but they're inactive.
Yeah, then nothing. I'm gonna skip another rack onto
Okay.
the bridge with a 19.
You will strike it. It's a 23 because it's fairy fired.
Perfect.
Dealing 6 damage.
But I really can't do anything else, not without going in range of Saison, so I'll pass again.
Okay. Salty.
Just gonna dodge and pass, I suppose.
Okay. Prime.
Let's start swinging.
Bryn's up next. All right. So you will hit, and you're going to deal 10 damage. Con save as he tries to liquefy your bones. You're good. Getting closer.
I'm not worried.
It's very close to the magic words.
All right. With a 20,
it's
you will
not.
hit for 11.
Getting further.
All right.
That's gonna be it. I don't think it's worth running away. We just need to burst them down.
Cool. Bryn Gemflower, you're holding on to concentration.
Yep, it has been 7 rounds since I cast Banishment, and it has been 2 rounds since I cast Fairy Fire. And yeah, just going to continue to try and hammer away at this guy. I'll cast a Firebolt as a flat roll, and another 17 is not going to do it, and I will pass the turn.
Cool.
With
Oshin.
a con save.
I'm going to cast slow on the creature.
Ooh. All right. So with supernatural resistance, I got a 27.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Lucky.
Okay. Saphira.
That
would've been huge.
Attack pattern.
Removing
Yeah,
5 attacks would have been massive.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do the same thing as a
Hold up,
another
wait.
booming
Before we
blade
do
coming.
this. Wait, hold up. Do you
Wait.
think it is worth to force that through? It's probably not a bad idea.
Wait,
I'm gonna. Yeah, sorry, real quick. I'm sorry, I'm working at the same time, so I'm a little slow. I'm going to use Salty's reaction to use one of the saving throws I have saved, which is a 7, so that should give him a 14.
Okay, but he already rolled. Do you have to do that before or after?
Nope. The spell lets me do it after the
Cool.
things that they have before.
All right, so he will be slowed. Interesting.
Then I will take a swing at the slow motion target.
Okay. Sure.
And play that is the 28 hit for like 47 damage.
All right. 47 damage dealt. I need you to roll your Constitution saving throw. Cool.
All right. Scramble back up the cliffside.
Sure.
And dash here.
Okay. After Saphira, we go to Tati, who's hiding, and now has negative D10s.
Go team. I am moving underneath Rooted now, not on top of him.
Okay.
And wait, I think I need one more step. Sorry. And then dagger.
Okay. As you critically strike it with your dagger, you're going to deal 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 42 is 53. 53 plus 25. 53 plus 25 would be, 78. Understood. 78 plus 5. So 80.
5 on top of it.
83 damage. All right. 83 damage dealt by Tati to the slow creature.
Nice.
Cool. Anything else, Tati?
I'm just gonna take cover behind Ruzid's jelly leg.
Understood.
Well, it's not jelly anymore.
Okay.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, handsome, muscular leg or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not a leg.
Sure it is.
Understood.
Big ass claws on it.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Okay.
I had more than I wanted to know. Ruzid, save me.
I'm attacking. Did it kill it?
With 21, you will deal 18 damage.
Hopefully this 2d.
Con save, please.
I will do con saves. Oh my god.
Ah!
Roll that plus that.
All right.
Success.
So the second swing misses, even with the slow. The third swing does hit. You will deal 19, leaving him with 3.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Yeah.
Leaving it with 1.
Got it.
It's almost worse. Just leaving it with 3.
All right, sir.
You've got to be kidding me. Wait, actually, you know what? Is it even worth it? He only gets one attack.
What's the worst that could
What's the
happen?
worst that can happen?
It's an
Yeah, what is
attack
the worst
that
that can
makes
happen?
jelly infections.
I end my turn.
You end your turn. Very well. We are going to target one of the people within reach, which does include Tati and Sason and Ruzid. 1d3. That is Sason. Sason. An 18 will miss you. Seatrode Coin, can you skip a rock and kill this thing?
I probably can. Let's find out. Coin's going to grab a rock. He's trying to, like, unconventionally make it bounce over the bridge, down, and then hit him. Like,
All
he's
right.
putting way too much mustard on this.
So we're going to make this disadvantage and advantage. No, you're good. With the fairy fire, it will hit and kill it.
Whack.
As it dies, you guys look around and you see Bryn is still concentrating on a banish. Anything else you'd like to do, sir?
You look pretty focused there, Brinny. I cut out for a sec. Coin's going to turn around. He'll hop back to the bridge, but he will not perform any action. He will pass.
Okay. After Seatrode Coin, we go to Salty Sason.
Salty's just chilling at the moment. Nothing much happening.
All right. What about Mr.
Well,
Prime?
If we want to deal with Tati's slime problem, it's kind of now or never. Because if I would bet that the big stone guy is an elemental and will not return after the banishment, but we don't know that. And if he does come back, it's going to be all hands on deck again. So I think that we have 2 or 3 rounds, and if we want to try and stop, I mean, even if Tati doesn't die outright after 5 rounds, she still will be minus 2 d20s to every d20 roll, and that pretty much takes her out of the next fight. Besides just Toll the Dead. So do we want to try and deal with this now?
I'm also just now realizing, apparently I still have Greater Restoration on regular season's sheet. For some reason I thought I'd removed it, but I guess I didn't really check. So we actually have 2 potential uses ready to go, but it'll use both of our 5th level spell slots, of which we each have 1 of.
Okay. I will leave it up to you. Leave it up to you whether you want to do it or if you want me to do it. We will need diamonds to cast the spell. Does somebody else have the bag of holding?
I want to say Coin.
I thought Coin had it.
I would presume that Coin has it. It was last established that you had it during the tunnel, but we would have, during the long rest, he would have conceivably returned it.
That's totally fine. In that case, I am out of diamonds. Yes, I'm out of diamonds, so I cannot cast the spell unless I get the bag of holding first.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got like an expensive diamond for resin purposes, but not for this. That's it. Do we know that Dispel Magic would not function on it? Because it is a magic thing if it's being stopped by the sphere, but I guess it would still just be dead slime under your skin.
Oh, we could try. No guarantee it would work.
Do we think it's worth potentially wasting one?
I would just go straight for... So I would go for Greater Restoration to get Tati her levels back, and then she can deal with it at her leisure. Would be my recommendation, the formal doctor's recommendation.
Assuming it doesn't kill her.
I mean, she's got time. If you cast a spell on her now, she'll get her levels back, and then she can restore herself on her turn, and then she'll be fine.
Okay, but I don't think she can restore herself, can she?
Well,
No,
if
that was
she
the
gets her
whole
level
idea,
back,
right?
if she gets her level back, she'll have 3 cleric levels and be able to cast Lesser Restoration again.
She is here.
She's not listening.
She's got slime in her ear.
I'm still hung up on something that was said like 15 seconds ago.
And I asked you in the chat, what is the politically correct term for Tati's slime problem? If you
My
don't,
name doesn't belong anywhere near it. This is Squid Face
well, you're
Monster
the
Ooze.
person with the slime in it. Nobody.
It's a
All right,
recurring
well-
problem for you.
I think Coin has it too, but it's not a problem for him apparently.
Just
Well,
because
that's because-
Wasn't Coin
that's
made of
because
slime
by
practically?
circumstance and infections does not mean that I take responsibility for whatever Slime Face is putting out.
It doesn't matter who's responsible for it. We want to make sure you don't die in 2 turns.
Well, I think we should be clear about naming conventions, or my tourism revenue is going to take a huge hit.
Tourism
Or-
revenue.
Oh my
Hey,
god,
well-
she's gonna die while we're discussing this.
Let her cook.
I feel like a lot of people would want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
come see
hey,
Tati's
you're-
slime problem.
Hey,
Wow.
your brand.
I don't want to meet those people.
I'm sorry.
I'm having
Your
salty.
brand and
over here.
your legend is important.
I'm really confused.
Salty's gonna come over here and ask that Coin brings over the bag of holding so he can get some diamond dust, and then back up so he can cast the spell.
Are you? I could throw it to you.
Maybe just walk so we don't lose it in the water.
Okay.
I mean, she's not dying immediately. We discussed that already.
I'm mostly referring to the this, but yeah, I'll walk over.
Yeah, I mean, you walk over then walk back out. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, wait, don't go to like Salty.
What's
Just drop it and he'll pick it
the
up. Don't worry.
worst that could happen?
I'm gonna duck a left on my way
You
there.
confirm. Do not walk up to Salty. Just drop it, and Salty can go pick it up when you are safely away. Okay, that'll be it for him.
All right, cool. Then we go to Season Prime.
Season Prime will walk over here, ready to do the handoff when the bag comes over.
Okay. Cool. And then we go to Bryn.
It has been 8 turns since banishment was cast on the big big rock guy, and fairy fire can go away because the only affected creature is dead. I'm going to regroup with the 2 Saisons. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll take a dash action and move another 5, 10, 15, 20. I think that will do. And so, Anthony, it sounds like one of the Saisons is going to cast Greater Restoration.
Yeah, we're gonna have Salty Season use his slot to do it.
Perfect. In that case, I will pass the turn and wait for the hammer to come down.
All right, Mr. O'Sheen.
I'm just gonna. Let me check real quick if I have any. I'm gonna cast Silas Hinder Fate
Sure.
and make sure that I'm not next to Coin.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool. And then we go to Saphira.
All right. You probably don't want me getting in the way when it comes to helping out Tati, so I'm going to go in a very different direction.
Uh-oh.
I offered to do
35,
surgery when you were
40.
infected.
Hey, I'm Tati, let's be honest. I'm doing you a favor here.
Don't put yourself down, man.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash. 35 and 40, and I can't get there and try to disarm the last in turn. So I'm just gonna cast guidance on myself right here.
Okay. Cool. Tati?
I'm gonna walk around sizing a little bit.
Sure.
Come on. And like out sneezing on Bryn. No jelly slugs come out of my nose.
Yeah.
All right. So, Tati now has negative D12s. Anything else, Tati? Do?
I don't know. Can I do like what's the wobble dance? Can I do
The wiggle?
no the wobble?
The
I'm gonna
worm?
No, the wobble.
The
Wobble,
wobble.
baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby. Wobble,
Understood. I am
Get in there.
uneducated when it comes to
Yeah, yeah.
dancing.
If you ever go to a black party, like it's gonna play at some point.
Okay.
It's a very good song
For the
people that
record,
can't
like
do actual dancing.
half of my relatives are darker than pretty much anyone I know. Because Cubans are come in all the colors of the rainbow. Just saying. All right. So after Tati, we go to Ruzin.
So that other thing popped back into reality, and we thought for sure it was going to be gone. So I'm starting to think that the other ones are going to pop back as well. I don't know where we should be standing though, because didn't you like step over here and then this robot got really angry and it was probably not great. But this thing's gonna pop in right over here, right? I think that's where you
Well,
banished it.
if it comes back, it's going to come back here. Yes. So we'll have to figure out how to deal with it. We haven't.
Maybe we
have,
could bait it into walking over the bridge and blowing up all these explosives.
Well, it also throws rocks.
Oh,
it
yeah,
would
I
probably
forgot about
just
that
throw
part.
rocks at us.
Well, I'll throw rocks back.
All right.
And Ruzid looks for a giant boulder to pick up.
Cool.
That gives me an idea.
Uh-oh. Mr. the Coin.
Coin's going to. I don't think he's going to do anything. He's convinced that these are not his real companions. He'll say, like, I mean,
Are you on the bridge or below it?
he is stepped on the bridge.
Understood. Oshin, your spell fizzles.
I did not move with mindfulness to that, so
All good.
he's gonna say, like, still might not be a bad idea to check in with them during downtime.
Mm-hmm.
And then he walks back off the bridge, nullifying the fact that he just shut down Oshin's spell for no reason.
Understood. Cool. Oshin, your spell returns. It's only suppressed during the anti-magic field.
Thank you.
All right. So after Sea-Toad Coin, we got Salty Saison, who's slacking.
Sorry, did Coin come over and give the bag of holding?
He did not.
Oh, you know what? That I got sidetracked. Technically, I did not. Can we establish that Coin just throws it, even though you specifically asked him not to?
That's
Oh god.
absolutely. I am perfectly fine with that.
Matter of fact, he encouraged it.
Do you have anything fragile inside the bag of holding?
We can check, probably. Do you want me to roll
All
something
pillows.
for this throw, like athletics, or?
I mean,
No,
doesn't that
it's fine.
take enough if it's in an alternate dimension?
I'd never imagined that physically, like, shaking the bag would affect its
It
components.
does say that you can pierce it from the inside.
Yeah, but that's not the same as shaking it up.
Okay.
That's like that's making physical contact with the contents of it.
Sure. Because spears, when jumbled around, don't pierce bags.
Oh, you're saying like a sharp object from the inside. I thought
Right.
you meant like you could pierce it from outside. Oh, that's your call, DM.
Do you have anything sharp inside, like exposed swords or spears or halberds?
3 daggers and a rapier would be the most applicable here.
Are any of them magical? Because I feel like generally magic items can only be hurt by other magic things, right?
No, but are any of them magical? We'll allow this to be the determination.
There is one magical star knife
All
that
right.
could potentially apply.
Let's find out. I'm just going to roll a d20 and we'll find out. 1d20. With a 17, it did not pierce.
That's nice. Coin did not even.
You do
consider
see
it
this nice point, though, sticking out of the bag. It's like just pressed against the edge.
You know, we're not even gonna make it to the gas. We're gonna kill each other.
Yeah, you got the bag.
On the nat 20, I would have ruptured the bag, but
Right over the water.
yeah, just spread everything across everything. Would have been a great story, just like, you're the central ball.
It's only the worst possible time during a raid.
Right. All right. Anything else, Mr. Coin? No, as you threw the bag. Salty did nothing? Or what is Salty doing?
Where is the bag now?
The bag would probably have been thrown to Sason Prime.
Cool. He'll come over here, get the bag from Season Prime, use his action to pull out some Diamond Dust, and be ready to cast Greater Restoration on his next turn.
You have Diamond Dust? Awesome. Cool.
I'm gonna check. I'm assuming we hopefully do, because we were talking like we did.
Is there Diamond Dust in the bag of holding?
Let's find out. Gotta comb through this.
There's definitely diamonds in the bag of holding.
We have
lots of
Diamond
diamonds.
Dust form.
There is gems, you have diamonds, yeah, not in Diamond Dust form, so we're gonna have to grind up one of these diamonds. Infamously easy to
Okay.
do. Cool. I will pull out one of the diamonds worth 100 gold, and
Understood.
then we'll figure out what to do after that.
Okay.
Sure.
I will say that's never been a consideration before, but if we need diamond dust, then we need diamond dust.
I believe
So
you
let's-
guys actually did take care of having the Diamond Dust before. But that's fine.
Not important.
Okay.
We can.
It's a very minor hoop to jump through. All right. So, Bryn, what would you like to do, sir?
Yeah, but we have a
Sason-
literal dragon. We can we can make diamond dust. It has been 9 rounds since Banishment was cast, and is there any obvious way I can assist in making the diamond dust? I'm probably not the most qualified person in the party to do that. I will leave it to the people with a higher strength score,
Okay.
and just end my turn getting ready for the. Do I ready a firebolt? Actually, I might do that, or a fairy fire. I will ready a firebolt, and I will. Oh no, but it would come back on my next turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. I will just end my turn without doing anything.
Cool. Oshin?
All right, I am going to. Can I make it there? Oops. No. I'm just going to do nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Saphira?
Or I'll take the dodge.
Dodge action? Okay. That's beneficial.
All right. First
Especially
thing I'll
since
do
you
is
see
renew-
Saphira running up towards the bridge.
That's why I dodged.
Being careful.
Being careful.
So careful that I am actually going to start by renewing my blade song because I'm about to run out of that.
Uh-huh.
So you see Saphira like running toward you, twirling her sword around. 15. I'm gonna hop on this railing because I don't want to be in the anti-magic field.
Sure. You're
It will
good?
be real cool. Gonna get there, and I'm going to attempt to disable the tripwire around Leslie.
All right. And you are able to do so. Yep.
Awesome.
Cool.
I need to move, but it is not letting me grab my.
Just
weapons.
drag and then use the arrow keys. Yep.
Okay.
If you drag select, you can use the arrow keys to move characters from underneath others.
All right. I was trying to use the arrow keys and it just I couldn't get it to respond.
Oh, good.
I'll try to figure that out at some point. But that is action and bonus action, and I will say, Shane, do you think I'm kind of wondering. I think we can like place these where the big guy's about to appear, and then just like roll them up right under him?
Yeah, they're completely safe to pick up. I'm still standing here.
Perfect. I can't do this on this turn, but I'm gonna. Yeah. Wait, like genuinely, I want to try it.
Understood. So, Tati, what would you like to do as we move you up from D12s to D20s?
Planning to make some diamond dust. That's what we're here for. I'm going to extract a cloth from my thieves toolkit of
Sure.
the type that's used to remove fingerprints.
Okay.
To wrap a gem in. I'm going to remove a slab from my alchemy kit of the type used for as a base for leveraging things that need to be crushed.
Okay.
I'm going to remove a crowbar from my bag of the type used for getting advantage on strength checks.
Okay.
I'm going to lay it out here on the floor.
All right. As you retrieve all these items as your action, is there anything else you like to do?
It's pretty much every crowbar, by
Yeah.
the way.
Mhm.
It's not like a
That's-
non-strength advantage crowbar.
No, it's not like a magical crowbar. It's just a crowbar.
I
Right.
thought you were gonna ask me to like step on it or something. Kinda
I mean,
sounds
if you
it's
like.
painful, though.
You can use the crowbar for. I mean,
I don't
you
think
like
I
that.
can use that.
I will take a step back to allow access to the tools.
Okay. Awesome. So, as Tati leaves access to tools, Tati, you begin feeling a squirming under your skin. The rest of you can see that there's something trying to get out of Tati's flesh.
I just
Ruzid?
have the wobble song stuck in my head now.
Yes. The
Confirm,
Wobble
getting out,
song
like,
is active.
That's right. Happy thoughts.
So
getting out like she's gonna die when it comes out, or getting out like, ooh, it's gonna come out of her nose, and that's awful.
Oh no, it's going to erupt from her flesh.
Yeah, okay, I was afraid of that.
Like a
It's like
summoning
you've got
ritual.
a song building, and in just like a second, like you started with just like a little bit of rocking, and maybe like your foot started to move, and then your head was nodding, and any second now, we're just gonna break into dance.
You guys have
Yeah, like-
seen the original Total Recall, right?
Yeah, I can't say this is a problem I have in my daily life, though.
Okay. All right. So, Ruzid, what would you like to do?
I feel like I don't think I can crush this thing. Like, it's just gonna I'm probably gonna try to crush it, and then it's gonna like fling out from under my paws and go in the water. So
I'm gonna be honest.
Cloth
I
is
think,
for, man. That's you
I
wrap
think
it in
now is the
cloth.
time to try before Tati dies.
what now?
I think now's the time to try it before Tati explodes in a gooey mess. So, I'd rather risk the loss of a diamond than, death.
Well, do we have another diamond to try it on?
Yeah, we do in the bag.
Okay, then I'll try.
Cloth
thought if we
is
lost, it's
wrapping
over.
it to hold the dust. The slate is meant to catch it if it starts to escape you.
How am I supposed to use those? Do you see how big I am?
Yeah. you
Roll
put
an
it
intelligence
under
check,
the
sir.
Why'd you just chew on it? Wrap it up in the cloth and chew on
He does
Wait,
have a
that's a
magical tooth.
that's a genius idea.
it.
Might crack a tooth though.
We'll get you a new one.
Oh, you're right.
Use the magic tooth. Just focus
Wait,
on that one.
I'm rolling an intelligence check.
All right. Yeah, if you want to chew down on it with magical teeth, you can do that. They'll just require your athletics check to break it.
Riz is just gonna try to step on it with all of his weight.
Okay. You're going to try to step on the hardest substance known to man. Understood.
With the most strength known to Toivoa.
True. So his athletic checks are pretty terrible in this form.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Alright, just pick up the crowbar. Put the crowbar between your toes.
Yeah, and I can play the world's tiniest violin. Thanks.
All right, with a 25, you will crush the diamond.
That was
Oh.
pretty good. What were you worried
Oh.
about?
Oh, that worked. Huh. Well, there you go.
I know
And
anyone who's here and has ever tried this in real life knows that this doesn't work, but it is fun.
It was a magic step. Ooh.
Ruse is just
I don't
really
think there are
heavy.
dragon kobolds in real life either, so
Yeah.
True.
I can suspend our belief.
Mhm. Yeah, if
I
you
mean,
guys ever try
exactly.
hitting a diamond with a
Could do
hammer,
this.
it just embeds in the hammer. It's wondrous.
Yeah, diamonds are a pretty hard material.
Unbreakable, I hear.
That's my turn.
All right. After Ruzid, we go to Sea-Toad Coin.
Yeah, Coin's going to, while evading traps,
Sure.
hops to the water, hops up to this side of the bodies. Sapphira, where are these the tripwires you keep talking about?
He kind of gestures to the mangled mess of wires that are no longer attached to anything. They were there.
Got all of them?
Who do you think I am?
So if I touch this body, I'm not gonna blow up.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
Saphira,
just,
your
you know,
blade song is
yeah.
currently disabled.
that
What
is
do you
true.
say?
Your
You
blade
walked
song
in.
is currently disabled.
You're in the anti-magic field. This
True.
coin walked to you. I'm
But I think why do I feel so much slower right now?
Just bad karaoke now.
couldn't tell you.
That's what I'm
Coin-
saying is you can step around here if you want, but touching the bodies, you have to be very, very careful with them. But
right.
if you think you can get them over to where that big thing's gonna reappear, let's have a little bit of fun with it.
If we can get there, we'll get there. So coin, we established that key is not intrinsically magical.
Right.
It can do magical things, but it's not intrinsically. Now, whether or not a dead corpse has any key is another question. But coin is trying to lay on hands to identify the key of this creature as is it familiar?
Understood. Sure.
Monk style.
Of course. So as you lay your hands on the plush bag that holds powder, it's fake. It's not actually a body.
Zutono is dangerously low on key for a dead guy. She's troublesome, or he is not Zutono. Coin's going to pick up the fake body.
Okay? As you pick up the
Carefully.
fake body, there's something that rolls out from underneath it and explodes.
This again.
As it
How many
explodes,
times you guys need to do this?
I need Coin, Saphira, and Oshin to make dexterity saving throws of a DC 15, or you will suffer 36 fire and shrapnel damage, which is piercing.
Come on, guys, are we still on this?
So,
You just watched two other people do this.
Yeah, two
Told you
different
to be
people.
careful.
It was
That's
two
how we
different
do it.
people.
We started this session with 0 enemies and 0 explosions, and somehow we've added enemies and explosions that we didn't need to add.
I'm just trying to
gonna
clear the
hinder
way, okay?
fate, My role.
Okay.
That's why I did it, because I knew that
Yeah.
Saphira. I didn't suspect Coin. I thought Saphira would lose it. and I was-
Understood. So you have hindered your own roll. Understood.
I take it, but it gets halved twice because of empty body and evasion.
Understood. So, because of empty body and evasion, you will take that would be 18, so 9 damage.
Yuppers.
Okay.
Hey, why don't you guys pick up one more?
Yeah, you should check the other body. Make sure there's no bombs under there.
What's the
I
worst?
might
thing?
as well. Like, the consequences are very minimal for me right now.
Technically, there have been no bombs under any of them because once we picked them up, they rolled around.
See, this guy gets it.
I don't get it.
Because we picked the body up and the bomb rolled away, so there's no bomb under it.
Coin won't do anything else on his turn.
Okay. So,
Your logic is excellent. You have no issues with it.
Salty.
He has gone prone and is just cracking up.
Understood. Sason Prime.
He's just standing there shaking his head.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait, sorry. I forgot this is actually the turn we need to do things. Never mind. I'll actually have...
Almost.
uses his movement to stand up. And will actually cast Greater Restoration on Tati to remove the slime.
Okay. Using the powder from
Correct.
recent stuff. Understood. So, Tati,
Yes.
okay, I need to ask Sason, which effect are we trying to end here?
I'm trying to end the slime existence on her, not restoring level.
All right, so touch a creature magically remove one of the following effects from her. So she is not exhausted, she is not charmed or petrified, she is not cursed, she is not attuned to a cursed magic item, none of her ability scores have been reduced, and none of her hit point maximums have been reduced. So this does
To
not
confirm, the reason we did this is because last time we had spoken with you and you told us it would work, which is
Okay.
why...
If I said it would work, we'll allow it to work.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Totally a valid reading, but yeah, just going based off
Yeah.
from what we did earlier.
Yeah, because the difference is Lesser Restoration says or one condition afflicting it, and that's the difference between the two spells. But
What a weird...
Wow, that's bizarre.
yeah, Greater Restoration doesn't remove afflictions.
Unless
But-
I'm incorrect,
go ahead.
Bryn, did you do Lesser Restoration?
So to remove. Wait, sorry. What was the? Did I do lesser restoration on what?
Last time to remove the
Poppy.
slime.
Yes, last time we did lesser restoration because we pulled a thing out of the hat. And
Oh,
the
okay.
plan this time was use greater restoration to get Tati her level back, and she cast lesser restoration on herself.
Right.
But yeah, we were too slow on that. So in that case, the alternate plan is use greater restoration to go directly for the slimes, which, yeah.
I'm going to let it slide this time
Okay.
because there was some miscommunication. It should not have worked because the Greater Restoration does not end negative effects or conditions. It only does that list. So you guys need to be very careful with what we're casting Greater Restoration on. Greater Restoration is not a better version of Lesser Restoration. They're not equivalent. They're two different spells.
Versus,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
should have
Does
templated their
the-
spells better.
Does the slime effect say that it can be ended by certain spells?
It does.
Because sometimes greater restoration and greater restoration is not one of those spells.
Right. The lists are Cure Ailment and Lesser Restoration.
Really? And okay,
Or-
it is logical to me that greater restoration should be able to do everything that lesser restoration does, but if it doesn't, then that's fine, and
Yeah.
we can roll with that.
Literally, Greater Restoration does not affect blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
It seems silly because the term greater implies that it is greater than something else.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they do different effects. So
What's even more confusing is
just for
that
the future.
I remember Greater Restoration did actually do something that Lesser Restoration did in the older editions. Like, I think it would just cleanse all effects instead of one or something.
Right.
Just
So
confusing.
they are different spells, and for the future, I just want to establish that got to be aware which spell does what because they are not equivalent.
Good to know. Thank you. Just to confirm also, what is an affliction technically, or ailment, like whatever this condition is?
That's why Lesser Restoration is sometimes better than Greater because it's more broad.
Yeah, it says lesser restoration explicitly says you can cure a disease or a condition.
One condition, but it's
affecting
saying the condition
Um,
can be. Is the condition
Right.
The word.
Oh, so it can end. It can end in
I think-
disease. You're right. It can end in disease, or it can end the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned
Right.
condition. So does this count as a disease? Lesser restoration can end.
This specific ailment, this infection, specifically says lesser restoration. So that's why we're limiting
Okay.
it to lesser restoration. But just for the future, being clear.
We can go forward with that. I would say that greater restoration, a condition where lesser restoration works and greater restoration doesn't, is so atrocious of a flavor fail that this is seriously something I would propose as a house rule in future campaigns. But we don't have to spend any more time on it now.
Yeah.
But for the next campaign, I genuinely would ask if we could rule 0 this.
So
Um,
Well, you can say
situation-
like greater restoration cures cancer and lesser restoration cures cold. Doesn't mean that the medicine that cures cancer is going
Right.
to cure a cold.
Well, but
Yeah.
this is we don't have to spend any more time on it. But if there's
But to be
there's a
clear,
spell called
do
lesser
we?
restoration and a spell called greater restoration. Greater restoration should be able to do anything that lesser restoration can do.
Or it cures greater ailments.
For the situation at hand, do we only need a lesser restoration? Is that the case?
Yes, but
So-
it would cost multiple people their turns to get the stuff off of
Well,
Tati.
well, now hold on, because this is relevant. Physician's touch is basically just lesser restoration. Like it's the same.
The problem is that the wording
Logic.
of this effect specifies that you need lesser restoration, and that's the
Yeah.
thing that cures it.
Yeah.
It's not actually about. It actually doesn't have anything to do with what lesser restoration actually does. It just
Right.
says you need that spell.
Similarly, I can like remove disease and conditions like that
Right.
with just paladin lay on hand effects, but it's not technically any
Gotcha.
affliction or
It's
any
not
like
that
Hang
spell.
on, you know,
technically.
I have
Yep.
another minor point of comparison. Physician's touch. The text of Physician's touch is almost word for word the same as lesser restoration.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
You can use Hand of Healing to end a disease or be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
I think it's
That's
slightly better
literally
than
exactly the same as lesser restoration, except it can also remove stun. But
yeah,
I
it's better.
All right, well, we're not going to get any more slime, so who cares, right, guys?
Right.
I guess it's your issue that the specific condition specifies that it must be lesser restoration. and nothing
Right.
else.
But
So-
why would a condition? Never mind.
I am
After
actually
the session.
I'm actually completely with you, Walker. I understand the logic in the other sense, but I agree from a logical standpoint, it should be the other way.
I agree with you, but we can just finish this conversation after this.
Yeah. All right,
Anyway,
let's go ahead and
look.
hit that up later. So, Saison cures Tati of the slimes. They are expelled out which orifices? Tati, nose,
Ew.
ears, mouth?
Roll for it.
Those are my only options.
No.
We want Tati's slime problem to come out of a different orifice.
Oh God.
Not particularly.
All right, we're not
I
going
think they should be expelled out of the same wound that they went in.
Okay. So, they will come out through the wounds that she has on her body.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to be rude, Tati, but that's disgusting.
As they come
You
out
did
like
it, man. Like this was literally a direct result of your actions.
you
What was
did
the
this, Saison.
alternative? You freaking die.
All right.
Yeah,
Anything
You're
else,
welcome.
Saison?
that's all.
Awesome. Mr. Gemflower, your arcane learning is opposed by the religious spells that are going on. What would you like to do?
It has been 10 turns since I cast Banishment, so the spell ends.
The spell ends. Understood.
Come on, be gone forever. Be gone forever.
All right, he doesn't look like he's coming back.
Nice. That or he came back invisible, which is even worse.
No, Eric's just
Well-
finding the token that's twice as big. The very.
It occurred, could have happened for a second, but okay. So I think we're clear, and that there's no immediate danger as long as we don't go across the bridge.
I will
or
correct
continue
that real
with the
quick
bombs.
because you look over at the other bridge right now, Bryn, and you see that Sea-Toad Coin has the body of Zutono Sherez currently up over his head as he is carrying it.
I meant no immediate danger that we are not causing on ourselves.
Valid.
He's not
But
carrying it
very,
towards us.
very
You sure about that?
Very valid, sir.
Yes.
Are you ready for
Okay,
another thing to blow up, Coin? You're gonna make the same mistake a third time, or?
So I don't think anyone is concentrating on anything, so we can actually exit initiative.
The sooner this body blows up, the sooner we don't have to think about it anymore.
How about you put down the body slowly, and we all assemble over here, with Coin standing a few feet away, and talk about next plans.
Bryn is going to immediately start a short rest and start unattuning from the gem flower and attuning to the staff of healing.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just gonna take a nap.
You don't want
Point. Do you put the
lower
body
the body.
down?
Yeah, he does gently. He doesn't just like sandbag it.
No
Puts it down.
dropping this? Understood.
Nah.
Gingerly?
Coin walks by Oshin again.
fool me 12
Your
times.
face
Shame on me.
drops.
I'm just
Hops onto a rock.
going to look at the Leslie-like being and see like if there's a way to like pick her up without causing rolling out from underneath people to roll out from underneath her.
Roll an investigation check.
Use your tools this time.
If you seriously caused the fourth bomb to blow up, oh,
I ain't touching it. I'm trying to roll that investigation check. Not seem to want to go through. So I will just. There we
There
go.
it goes.
Okay, 19.
With a 19? Of course there is.
Is that way just like kind of being really careful about how I do it?
Sure. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, exactly. All right. Well, I'm not going to do it yet because I know it because I saw that thing activate if you step on the other side, and you know we don't want to do that yet. So I'm going to go rejoin the party and
Okay.
tell them about how we can totally use those last two fake corpses as booby traps.
Especially Leslie's.
You know, I thought about it as soon as I said it.
Were we gonna short rest so you can attune to that, Bryn?
I have announced my intention to begin doing that. So yes, I have begun attuning to the staff of healing, and it will be ready within half an hour. And
Okay.
so yeah, in
I just
progress.
wanted to check before I rolled hate die for healing.
Yeah, go right
Isn't-
ahead.
we're just
I have
taking
a-
a power nap.
Potion of Vitality. I don't know if we have any more of them.
We do.
Eric,
Yeah,
confirm, are we clear to short rest?
You are
and
clear to
begin-
short rest. The way you guys currently are, you can short rest.
As in,
Nobody
if you take-
moves.
If you take a potion of Vitality, you can just max out your hit die when you roll, and potentially save some.
That's up to you guys.
I would, but I used the majority of my hit die last time. So like
Coin
I-
has like 12 key that he can just burn out. or
Yeah, you should
whatever.
use that
Yes, that.
first. You should do some healing on people.
I gotta do the math, but that's 12 flurry of healing, so 12 times 3 is like 36. Throw off 36 hand of healings.
Yeah, I mean, Sazin will come over to you if you have some you want to just throw out there, but also Oshin sounds like he could use some.
Wait, I'd love to
I'm
see
missing
some
a
hit die,
couple hit
please.
points as well. Yeah, so we all should be. So, assuming we all used all of our hit dice yesterday, you get. I think you get half of them back on a long rest.
Yeah, I only have.
So-
nine.
Yeah,
I
we
will
should
say-
all have 9 hit dice, or maybe a couple more if we didn't use them all.
Due to the healing that was given to me from like coin and such, I actually have full hit dice, which is good because I assume I'll burn through them.
Roll
Well, I guess-
36 D I gotta find the number.
Just roll it up and see where we're at.
4 times 12. Okay. I'm like triple checking my math because I don't want to like have a way bigger number than I'm supposed to.
Infinite healing glitch.
You know, because I have 12 key. A flurry of healing does 3 per. Only costs 1 key, so 36d plus 48. What?
Didn't specify the size of the
Oh yeah, I missed the 1. Or the
Sometimes the size of the D matters.
apparently. I won't lie, I'm a little sleep deprived, so I'm operating on like
That's 1D. That's 1D
80.
36.
Oh, that's amazing. You rolled really high on it, though. I think you should be pleased.
Yeah, let's just use the 81. 36d10 plus 48. Right? With 12 key, 3, 36d10. So 262, we could divvy up.
Okay.
Coin technically needs like half of it, but he doesn't need it, but he's down half.
I'm missing 133, but I also have my hit dice, so
There is I mean Coin will like say this in advance, but like you're gonna have to come into my anti-magic field, so you know.
yeah, that's fine. I'll go over.
Yeah.
Bryn, while
Yes.
this is happening, you have a feature with extra healing, correct? Also, wait, don't
Oh,
go into the
yeah.
anti-magic field. Up. If
Thank
you do
you for
that, I
reminding
will
me.
stop your attunement. Probably.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to get into the mechanics of whether you can attune to something that's not magical. So yeah, I'll stay out of it. But once the short rest is over, Quan, you and I should sit next to each other, and as soon as the anti-magic field goes away, I'll zap you with a lesser restoration.
Yes, please.
But yes, thank you for reminding me, Anthony, that I have a couple features which matter on a short rest. Anybody who spends at least 1 hit die can get back an additional D8 plus an additional D6. The D8 comes from my chef special food feature, and the D6 comes from my bard Song of Rest feature. So yeah, I'd say I'm gonna spend 1 hit die, and get that back, and then I'll get back my additional roll 1d8 plus 1d6.
Coin's gonna prio his healing to Sazin to pull. That's like 130, 132 or whatever.
I'll use some hit dice just so that I'm still using some. So let me
Your call.
do this first. Did it? Didn't roll. Okay.
Wait, so I guess you can spare enough healing for Sid.
Sounds like it. I mean, even if he gave the full to Sazin, that would still be like 130 left over.
I need about 10. 11 more hit points would do it for me.
How much does Tati
so-
need?
Okay. I gained 50, so I could use 83.
Okay. Let's just like run the math. 83 plus. I really shouldn't be the one doing math after that roll, but 83 plus
It
79
needs 10.
plus
He
10.
needs 53. Sid needs 79. Still leave 37, but we want to heal Toddy, right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna heal up one way or the other.
Keep in mind, everyone
let's
should
add
use at
47
least
back.
1 hit dice if they have it, because
Toddy,
then you
how
get
much missing health?
78.
How much missing health do you have?
I'm down 65.
Okay, so then with the healing that Oshin just did on himself, that's enough. The remaining health that Coin has is enough to full heal everyone. Everyone's hurt.
Is that including Coin himself or just everyone excluded?
Oh, I guess I didn't include.
How mu-
You're-
Let me
He
see what
has
you do.
he has hit die, so it's not a big deal.
I mean, so
But that is a
2,
vector.
2,
Because he needs like 60.
So she needs. Oh, you're up to full. Okay, so never mind. So 79, and then. Tyson, how much do you need?
83.
Okay, Bren needs 10. What was the amount you needed, Toddy, again? It was like 60 something.
65.
Okay, that leaves 25 left without healing coin.
Just do that then. Then take the.
And the 25 you can heal yourself with. Okay, so
Is
that
that-
would heal the remainder.
Wait, is that
for
25
Tyson.
left over or
Yeah,
25?
25 left over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, even better.
So then you full heal the rest of Syson's health, Bryn's health, my health, and Tati's health, and then you have 25 left over.
Yeah. So, Coin's gonna go around, patting y'all on the back, do sort of like the karate chops on your key points. He will ask for a tip, but you are not obligated to give him one. He will return back to his basking rock after completing this.
Tati, you got healed as well.
He will quite literally pat himself on the back for his work and heal himself with the remaining 25.
Yep.
I can give you a 20 back. I said 65.
Okay.
I didn't
yeah,
mean
Tati
20
healed
of it.
herself a little bit, so you got 20 more back.
He will pat himself a little more and get 20 more. Alright, and then he will go straight back to full key. Just monk
Okay.
W.
Balanced.
Now, as a question, do you want to wait the full hour for the anti-magic field to go away?
I feel like
You look jazzy with it up, man.
It hasn't really affected much, I'm gonna be honest. For Coin
No, but
personally.
it affects your ability to. It
Affects the
engage
chrononacrum
other
key
creatures.
and yeah, his pathing has to be very different.
It also means that we
I think
can't
it don't
cast
disrupt
spells
the
on you.
construct.
What if we anti-magic the robot there? That feels like
Yeah,
you screw the
I
robot
feel
over.
it's actually a pretty useful thing to have right now.
Where's
What
the
if we
chat?
had Coin just like? What if we just like throw Coin like a football over to the robot and he just lands on top of him and then he's instantly disabled because of the anti-magic field?
I mean, considering it's also only started
hard
carrying
threat.
when we landed, maybe honestly Ruza could just fly above it and ping the thing down. Also, there's a slight chance it's not an enemy, but it's probably an enemy.
I can literally just
Also,
walk to the water and then hop right next to it. And if it
We
gets
don't-
dicey, yeah, just hop away.
if it only had an issue once we touched on the ground, why don't we just fly by it?
Eric, is this an entrance or is it just sort of
Beyond
a narrow
this, there is
pathway?
a small spit of land before a drawbridge and a door.
Where, Anthony? Where did you land exactly?
It was right around here. I couldn't tell you exactly where.
Okay.
I can tell you
I'm
exactly
wondering-
where because your characters would know it was here.
Okay.
Okay. Because I'm wondering if. Okay.
Coin had moved somewhere over here into the water and it didn't trigger it. I don't remember exactly what space, but the circle you were doing would have been within it, I believe.
It would have been at furthest here. If
Okay.
even.
My vote would be to uncomplicate the situation as much as possible by waiting out the anti-magic field and using lesser restoration on coin with the staff of healing. Additionally, if we were willing to wait another half hour, I could then ditch the staff of healing and get the gem flower back.
I do not want to stay here for like 2 hours. We're literally on his doorstep.
Okay.
Coin's going to hop away from this conversation as it's had. She's thinking like, why don't I just go check?
Okay.
And Coin is going to just hop within 10 feet of this thing.
Okay. All right. As you step to here, it will become active, and then you step closer to it, and I need you guys to both roll for initiative.
20.
Oh, it doesn't turn off? Damn it.
With a 16, it does not turn off, and we are now engaged in combat. What would you like to do, Coin? Because you'll be going first.
He flips away.
All right.
Back
Understood.
flips into the water.
As you flip away, it deactivates.
Nice try.
Okay.
He flips
vote-
back
I
forward.
think. Let me double check. What's the range on my reach? My reach
Oh.
did not reach you.
Let's
Oh,
just
you're
go
good.
Past it. Let's
He
just go
flips
past
back into range of it.
You
So we
okay?
can just move.
Coin.
It's active once
He
again.
flips away.
As you pull the dirtiest troll move you can.
I'm just collecting data.
Uh-huh.
And
No, you're not.
he starts hopping back.
All right.
Okay,
I
so-
propose.
So
Go ahead.
it's chained, right?
You guys can see from where you're at. Please roll a perception check. Let's see how much you can discover about what's going on there. All right.
Hey, could be worse.
Right. So Oshin, when you're looking at the construct over there, the chain goes down into a hole. There's a pipe that's embedded in the hole in the ground, and the chain goes down into that pipe. This is a leash that leashes it to that spot. And the chain appears magical.
I think I've seen one of those before.
We should free the
Have
robot.
you?
He
You
looks
should
oppressed.
not. You're not wrong. We can come back and free the robot. How about that?
Why don't we just ignore the robot and go do something else, like killing Sagea?
I was on board with that plan till I realized he was being held against his will.
Maybe he put it on himself.
I don't think it has a will, Tati. I'm gonna
You know,
be-
that's
I'm gonna allow
valid.
you.
We haven't actually
It could
tried
be
talking to it.
consensual.
Lots.
know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't
It might have
expecting that kind of
negotiated-
will.
It might have negotiated specifically to get the chain. I don't know. But
that's 100% accurate. we should leave him to his thing then.
hey, I'll go check actually. Coin's gonna hop over. And he's gonna hop in a range of it.
Okay? It becomes active.
He's gonna try to communicate with it. Hey, buddy, you in there?
It turns to you. Yes. Die.
Coin hops away.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, this
Damn,
again.
you're gonna beat the 7, of course. One of these times we're gonna get a good one.
Rolled an 18.
Maybe he's
That sounds
just
pretty
challenging you to a dice game. That's probably what he meant by that.
Coin tells everyone, "You're not friendly."
Yeah, who
Let's
could have
get it.
guessed?
Listen, I hate to break up the fun, but can I remind everyone, we are on the island of a massive evil dragon that's super evil and super smart. And I love playing with random people that get angry when you get close to them. But we can just walk around them. We don't have to deal with it right now.
I've been saying that.
All right. I saw you swimming over there. That's all.
I'm not seeing any like ramifications for just sort of dipping on this guy.
Yeah, why don't
I'm
we
in
just-
favor.
Why don't
Hey,
we just
what's the
hang
worst that
around?
could happen?
How tall is the water in here, by the way?
The water
Alright.
goes down 40 feet.
Okay, so Ruza definitely still has to swim.
All right, so you guys want to go ahead and just try to circumvent this guy?
Yes,
Yeah.
sounds like it.
Absolutely.
We
Okay.
don't want to try. We want to succeed at doing that.
So how are we getting across?
wait,
to
are we-
swimming?
We're swimming. You
Yeah,
should
we're
maybe get on.
You want to get on my back?
Oh.
Yes, please.
I'm flying.
I would like
Okay.
that very much.
All right.
Brain
So,
doesn't swim.
There's
very
a
well.
bridge to a door, correct? So we're
Right, so-
technically trying to converge there.
all right. So we're going to go ahead and grab all of y'all, and we're going to put you guys over there. So give me just a second here to get you over to there, as you currently are.
The way we spent so much more time on this map than we needed to.
All right, so you guys are here. Right, and cool. And we're just gonna put you guys right on the edge as you are swimming or flying over. Correct? Everyone, including Salty Sason?
Including Salty.
Point is explicitly like trailing, 20, 30 feet away from everyone.
Understood? So, are you leading or trailing behind?
I would say trailing because it's easier for him to avoid overlap that way.
Understood. So I have to put you behind everybody.
Yeah.
Understood. So we will put you guys like so then. All right. So here we go. And I'm just going to double check the vision, make sure that my end's right. Yes, my end is correct. All right. Here we go. So putting you guys over there. All right. So you find yourselves at the top center of the map, or top left corner, I should say.
What was all those health bars that just popped up?
It was so red.
Probably nothing to worry about.
Top left.
Top left.
Okay, well, I definitely see at least one guy. No, a few people.
And
staring
that's
at
when I need you guys to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Do we just go through a window?
You haven't found me yet.
The arrow slits that are 4 inches wide.
We'll squeeze.
Understood.
Sorry, I can't find my token. I can't select it.
You are way up here.
It is
Top
real
left.
dark.
And we got some dynamite. We might need to blow a
Oh.
hole in this wall.
You're real dark. I can see through
Oh.
your eyes. You may need to zoom out, Tati.
I cannot zoom out any further.
Interesting.
just-
Can you see where the arrow's coming from?
I see nothing. I will refresh.
Okay.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to go back and fight this guard robot, because now we have to fight the guard robot while being pelted by arrows.
Well, the guard robot's not active right now.
Well, yeah, but if we want to
Well,
get in,
Let's hold up. What is the makeup of this wall? Is it just pure brick?
It
Is
is
it
a
rooted
stone
proof?
face.
Okay.
If it's not rooted proof, then you know what needs to be done.
Okay, who's drawing explosion lines all over my face?
Oh, I was
We
trying
draw
to
explosion
help you
lines on the
find
wall.
it.
I can't see my token from all of the lines you've drawn.
So what's about to happen to the wall?
Oh, I'm not drawing them anymore. I don't know if it was delayed.
You can refresh if they're like stuck on the screen.
Yeah, also, unfortunately, my things didn't go through, even though I selected both and rolled. For some reason,
Okay.
when I have two open, it freaks out.
Cool.
So I had 15 for Sazin, 12 for Salty.
All right.
Doesn't
we will get
seem
that
like-
fixed.
We don't have no bombs, so
All
breaking
right.
through is gonna be tough.
Meteor swarm, maybe?
All right. And so these guys are going to roll their initiative. All right. So going down the order here, Bryn.
I am currently riding on Ruzid. I strongly encourage a retreat, because I don't think we can go anywhere except in this entrance here, and yeah, this is just suicide if we stay out here in the open.
Can we just
so
jump
I'm-
through these little slits here? They look human-sized.
They are
They're not used
4
to
inches
their arrow.
wide. They're arrow slits.
Yeah.
There is a ton
Well,
of difference between human
there-
size and
I can get us through those if we wanted.
Did
Ow.
Ruzid roll for initiative?
Oh, I forgot to click initiative button.
Admittedly, I can also teleport inside.
I can teleport one person with a spell slot, but I think a couple things are going to happen. Firstly, Coin cannot teleport because he's got the anti-magic field around him. And secondly, I think as soon as we touch down anywhere on this map that is not water, it is very likely the guard robot starts coming after us.
Unless
Rolled a
anyone.
low initiative a few times. What if we activated him and ran away real quick? Like, how long does it take to pick a lock between, like, Saphira and I? And Ruzid,
Oh.
I guess.
We can also just wall of force him into his position and then run off.
Run off where?
I mean, like, break through the door while he's trapped.
Okay. I'm saying I think that he will continue to be active while we're inside this castle. I don't think it has to be just touching dirt. I think if we're on the bridge here, it's not going to ignore his activation. And I think if we're in the building here, he's still going to come after us, is what I predict is going to happen.
He has a chain on him. How long do you think it is?
How long did it look, Coin?
So
He's
just
chained in place, Bryn.
He's chained in place. Okay, that's helpful. How
I
long
did
is
not
that?
say that. I said that the chain went down into a pipe.
Yeah, we don't know how long it is. It's definitely a leash.
Oh, yeah.
Could be
I do
fishing
believe-
for
So
sewage.
just like stick something through the chain so that it gets stuck there and it can't move.
Okay, well, I will
like
first
that.
on initiative. Is there anything I can cast preemptively that's going to help us here? I don't have a spell like Bless. I think I just take a dodge action and duck down on Ruzid. Because also, I'm pretty sure in combat, Ruzid can only carry one person. So, yeah, I will just take a dodge action and defer to the next, defer to
Understood.
whatever the party decides.
Mademoiselle Tati.
Ruzid rolled a 4 for initiative, so my 19 does not do me a lot. Tell you what, I'm gonna give up my seat to Bryn, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my thingamabob.
Well,
And I unfortunately renamed because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Sorry, it's like the cloak of flying or whatever it's called. Come on.
Sure, we don't want to try to break a hole in this wall.
I encourage it. I don't really have the personal means to do that, so you're gonna have to break a leg.
I
or a
will
wall.
cheer you on. Alright, Wings of Flying is a bonus action. And I think it's a good fuck ton of distance, 60 feet. So I'm gonna bolt to what I hope is a sneaky place.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Right.
Get there.
And then I have an action because I'm real clever, and
Yep.
I'm gonna get into an even sneakier place.
Cool.
Oh shit! Not that spot. Like, hold on, sorry. The windows everywhere. Hold on.
The lighting in
Can
there
I-
is probably great.
Sorry, how can I like fly above these windows? like, what the fuck, man?
You mean
I
the
get-
dragon has defenses that make sense?
No, I mean, can I fly above the
Above
window?
them? Yes.
Like, I want a hiding spot.
You're gonna fly up and over them so that they can't see you?
Just like right above. Like, they'll have to lean way out and shoot up and backwards to get me.
I understand.
Guarantee the dragon doesn't have any flying protections.
Please go ahead and roll your stealth check. I mean,
Sure.
you're out of line of sight, so okay, I understand.
I used my action to get out of line of sight, so I don't really have a
Understood.
hide option.
Cool. So you are out of line of sight. Oshin,
Are we going through with Saphira's plan, or because Tati pressed onward, should I press onward?
It's gonna take me 2 rounds to do this because I have to actually get the sovereign glue out first and then apply it, and that's an action, and then it takes a minute to set. So, like,
How about Team A?
What-
You
you want to do what you want until like we can see if this works or not.
ditto. Team A,
Shot at
you
my arrows.
deconstruct this robot. Team B, just break a wall.
I'm gonna try and break.
really think we should focus on one or the other and not split the party while getting pelted by arrows.
Okay, we'd be splitting the party about 70 feet, so I think we'll be okay.
I'm gonna try and
The
just
arrows,
break
you're
the
right.
door down, Eric.
You're gonna try to break the door down.
Is it? Well, I guess I should ask first. Is it like a wood door, or
It is a wood
like
door.
stone?
It's
Okay.
an oak door with iron bands across it. Looks pretty durable.
I guess I should ask first. If I'm trying to break it, is that just like a?
It's attacking it.
Like
So
a
just trying
unarmed-
to just yeah. It's literally you're trying to damage the door.
Okay, I didn't know if it would be that or like an athletics check type thing.
Athletics check would be to try to force it open, as opposed to trying to break it.
Okay, can I do that then? Like not
You
to shatter it?
could, however, I will ask you to roll an insight check of a DC 8.
Okay, I can't fail that.
Okay, with an insight check of an 8, this door opens outwards towards you, so pushing on it really, really hard will not open it.
Really label these
Read the
things.
plaque next to the handle.
Okay. My hair was in my eyes, so I didn't see that. I am just going to then rage and try to yank it open.
All right, you're going to try to rage and yank it open. All right, please roll your athletics check with advantage because you're raging. With a 30, for the latch on the door breaks. All right,
Lockpicking.
this works. You wrench the door open, sir,
And then
and you hear a bellow from down the hall.
oh, that is a big boy.
Just the doorman upset that you took away his special moment.
I'm just gonna step out of view. And,
Do you close the door,
and-
or do you just step out of view?
No, I'm just out of view, and I was
Understood.
riding the magical carpet, so I'm not just like falling into the water.
Understood.
And I'll end my turn there.
Cool. All right. As you open the door, you opened the door. So the moment you open the door, the magic carpet drops you onto the bridge. Because you see this thing here.
Okay.
All right. And that is affecting the magic carpet. The magic carpet is no longer active. Your magic items are currently disabled.
Okay. Well, if I felt that, could I then just use my action to shut the door and
Sure.
or I guess my object interaction to shut the door and then
Sure. And
just
then
jump right back
the
on?
magic carpet is active and you're able to move.
Okay, then I'll end there.
Yeah, the other side of the door is lined with lead. All right. Cool. Sason.
To confirm, when he got on the bridge, the guy did not become active over here?
Correct?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we can just walk around him. Oh, I forgot that's difficult terrain to swim, right?
Difficult terrain to swim. Yep.
I
And the
guess I'll
drawbridge is
get-
20 feet up off the surface.
It's gonna be a bit of a pain. I will just get here and take the dodge action, because I anticipate a lot of arrows coming in.
Okay. Sea toad coin.
How big are these arrow slits?
They're 4 inches wide.
Okay, Coin's going to dive into the water.
Okay.
He's pebble hunting right now. He's
Understood.
looking for like a 4.5 inch rock, right?
All right.
One
Let's
roughly
get
the
you to
size.
roll an investigation check of a 10 to find the perfect size rock.
12. He's gonna, push some mud and sand around,
Sure.
grab a rock, comes back up to the surface. He'll sort of climb up off the side of the wall.
Okay.
I would consider this a sleight of hand check personally, but you can roll it how you like. He's trying to stuff the rock into the slit to effectively make it useless, or at least force them to dislodge.
Okay, so
So
you're-
you could view it as he's taking this rock, which is roughly the same size of it, but maybe a little bit bigger is the idea. He's going to put it next to the slit, and then he's going to sort of, you could even call it an unarmed strike to bash it in
Right.
perfectly into place.
I understand what you're trying to do, and that'd be really cool if it was just a hole. However, these are slits like medieval castles have, which are like 4 feet long. So unless you've got a sheet of rock, the rock is going to go in there, and they would just shoot around it.
They
So
might
I
have to,
understand the
go on
intent.
tiptoe.
I think that was a miscommunication on my part, not describing the slits properly.
I think that's entirely valid.
Would you like to go back?
No, I think Coin's going to be a dick and just lodge a rock halfway into this slit anyways, just
All right.
to really...
I'm going to mark
Maybe,
this one, and we're going to cause disadvantage for any shots coming through that one.
I'll take that.
Are you guys cool with that?
I think that's a perfectly valid compromise.
If
Yeah,
someone
he's...
put a rock in my tiny window, I would be like hard pressed to get the angles I want.
He's gonna take one shot and be like, "This freaking rock, man, it's
Understood.
really pissing me off."
But the hole's too small to get my hand through to push it out.
Yeah. So you
Not
wedge
even
it
in
in
a
there.
prime position.
Oh no, you rolled it at 1. Oh, you're an armed strike to wedge it in there, sir. No, the rock falls out.
Oh no!
Well, imagine the
Try
rock
again.
snaps in half as it falls out.
I'm sorry, sir. The dice are not your friend at the moment.
Back to the drawing board for me. He will. He's just gonna do the same things Tati's doing. He climbs up on the wall so they can't see him.
Understood. And because you're a monk, you can climb up the wall, and you have a climb speed, correct?
Yeah. This is no issue.
Right. You can just stick to the wall because you're a freaking grunt. All right,
Indeed.
Salty.
Let's swim. Take the dodge action over here.
Okay. Then it becomes their turn. Alrighty. This is not great positioning, guys. Alright. So, we are going to start shooting. And to shoot, we are going to move in front of the windows. So, we're going to move to the windows. And move to windows, move to windows, move to windows, move to windows. All right, so seeing out, I cannot see Tati and I cannot see Coin because they are up above the arrow slits. I cannot see Oshin because of line of sight. However, I can see the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you guys. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 archers who are going to be shooting here. And each of them makes 3 shots. So roll 8d5. All right. So we are going to start by shooting at Saison 6 times. 1, oh no, 30 to hit you, sir.
Yep, that'll hit.
For 7.
All right.
For 10.
Okay.
Miss. 23 misses you, I believe.
15. I'm dodging.
Oh, you're dodging. Correct. All right. That's 4 attacks. 5, 6. That misses. All right. Target selection then was target number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which would be Salty.
He's within 10 feet, so that'll be me as well.
All right. So 1, 2, and 3. And all of those miss. Okay, target selection then was for target number 2, which is Saphira. 1, a 27 to hit you, Saphira.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, dealing 9. A 16 misses you, I believe.
Right, he misses.
And then a 28 to hit you for 9.
That'll hit.
All right, we fire back at Sason. 1, 2, 3. No, the 21 doesn't hit you, correct?
Correct. Got to meet 23.
Understood. Then we fire at Saphira 3 more times. 1, 22 to hit you, Saphira.
I will cast shield to deflect that one. That'll take my AC up to 24 for now.
All right. 2. A 29 will get through for 9. And 3. A 23 to hit you.
That'll bounce off my shield.
Awesome. Cool. And then we fire at target number 3. 1, 2, 3 would be Bryn. 3 shots at Bryn, who is dodging, I believe, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, a 16 to hit you, sir.
No good.
A 16 to hit you.
No
And a 16 to hit you.
Cool.
16.
I will take a bit of luck there.
All right.
No
And then
complaints.
we again target Saphiro. Once, twice, and 3 times. All right.
All 3 minutes.
Over on the far side, Oshin, you see that the 3 arrow slits on the far side here fill up, and we are going to shoot at Oshin at the door. So 9 shots at Oshin, who is raging. And, I need to get over here. So, you're raging, so any damage will be halved. So, 1 for 5.
Okay. That misses.
Okay. Misses. 19. 30 to hit you for 4. That was 5 attacks so far. I need 4 more shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 27 to hit you for 4.
Okay, so I'll take 13 damage.
Yes, sir. All right. And that is the extent of their turns. You will feel in the ground beneath your feet. Well, I guess you won't feel it because you're not touching the ground anymore, are you, Oshin? But Tati and Coin, you both feel the stomping of something very large within the castle.
Not good.
All right. Then we go to Saphira.
Just one question.
Yes.
Does the stomping of something large make ripples in the water like Jurassic Park?
Absolutely does. Yes, sir.
It's
Yeah, if you're in the water, you actually feel the vibration enter your chest.
all right. So where's the? So I'm
Ambiance.
going to use my action to get the Sarvin glue out of my backpack.
Okay.
This equipment for the time being, and I'm going to swim to hopefully position that is actually, if I'm here, I'm just within 10 feet of Sason, so that's the safest spot I can be in. If Sason, are you gonna do the thing again, or should I find a place to hide?
Considering the abundance of arrows, I feel like it's not a bad call.
Okay. Which one's the? Not bad
Sorry.
call?
Stay near me.
Okay, gotcha. Right. I will use. I can't really use my bonus action to hide. Yeah, no bonus action at all then. Actually,
Okay.
no bonus action to Blade Song, because why not? I'll have the Universal Solvent in one hand, and my sword in the other.
The Universal Solvent or the Sovereign Glue?
Sovereign Glue.
Understood.
Sovereign Glue.
Just
Good
confirming for clarity.
Yeah.
Understood. All right. I did their turn out of order. I'm sorry, guys. All right, Ruzid.
Okay. I got a plan. Probably won't work, but plan. Rue's gonna swim up to the wall and bash his tail against it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna do much, but I might as well try.
All
As
reliable.
Bryn follows you up because he's mounted on you, you're gonna come up and bash the stone wall with your tail.
It's a really big tail, you know. It's got a lot of momentum and
Understood.
force.
Please roll your tail
so
strike.
maybe it doesn't do that much damage.
Your tail glances harmlessly off the surface of the stone.
Hmm.
This is very sad. Ruz is gonna tell Bryn, get ready to hold your breath, and then Ruz is gonna go prone and under the water.
Okay. A massive splash comes up and will catch you on the bottom. Coin, you are wet. Bryn, you are drenched.
Does any of the water
once again.
splash through the like?
The arrow slit a little bit, but not enough to matter.
Damn. Okay, well at least I'm prone and under the water, where it'll be very, very hard for archers to target us.
Indeed. All right. So, Bryn, you're holding on, right?
Well, not for long, I think. Hang on. So I'm now
Submerged.
just submerged. Yeah. Okay. Well, please God, let me hit a 10 on my athletics. Let's see. This is 30 feet away from. So I got to be in this column, and I got to be in this row. So I think this is the magic square. I can get there in 3 feet of 3. No, shit, that's 4 squares away. I might have to Misty Step. That's fine. Saphira, can you fly?
Not at the moment. I can if like I get the opportunity to. I got
Okay.
these wings of flying, but they're
Okay.
not active right now.
Okay, I wasn't sure if those were like once per long rest or something.
Hey, they recharged.
Excuse me, very good. Okay, in that case, I could. I think I'm gonna have to teleport to a unoccupied space that you can see. Eric, can I? If I'm at the surface of the water, can I Misty Step to another water space, or does it have to be dry land?
No, you can absolutely go to the top of another water space. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
in
you can
that
go
case,
even to the middle of the air if you wanted to.
I don't think we're that desperate yet.
Heck, you could even go through the arrow
Ball
slits.
damage.
I feel like going through the arrow slits is just a one-way trip to getting my face kicked in.
Yeah, if you want to
Understood.
separate yourself from the team and be the only one over there.
Understood. But
Let's
just
go
giving you the
with it.
options.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to Misty Step, and I think it's a 30. It's been a long time since I actually cast. I think it's a 30-foot range.
Okay.
Yeah, up to 30 feet. So,
Now, as
I
a
will-
question, when you
Yes.
went down with Ruzid and he's submerged, did you let go and so you're at the surface, or did you make your athletics check to swim?
Good question. I will do the athletics check to swim.
Okay.
For the fairness of it, because I did not say that I was going to let go. Yeah. I will make my athletics check.
Sure.
Please God, let me get a 10. That's not a 10.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
all right.
Sorry. What were you
Good.
gonna say?
You absolutely can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration and reroll my athletics check.
Of course.
All right.
Doggy
well,
paddle.
Never mind. I guess we're staying down here.
Yep. You are
Um,
currently obscured. You have total cover.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because I'm fine being under the water. It just means I can't advance our gameplay at all. I will take the dodge action
Sure.
and just hold on with the
Cool.
expectation that Ruzid is going to probably stay under the water for now and then come up later. But yeah, I will do that, and that'll be all I do this turn.
Yep. Because of total cover, they currently have disadvantage to shoot at you, and you have a +5 to your AC.
That is, I'm totally fine with that. I'd rather be. My goal was to be flying and kind of be where Coin is, so
Mhm.
they couldn't shoot me at all, and I could see what's going on. But we can wait a turn, I think.
Understood?
Yeah.
All right. Miss Tati, you are above the arrow slits,
I am so tempted.
and you're flying, correct?
I'm flying, yep.
Understood?
I am. I was so ready to go through the arrow slits until Oshin found a thing that made his magic go away. Like, it's kind of a problem.
I will say that it's like a hallway right in front of me that's closed off from the room with all the arrow slits.
So you think maybe
So-
the
Buffer.
bad vibes
Like-
aren't over here?
There's a lot of people over there, but I don't suspect there being like an anti-magic field right inside there.
Okay. I am going to take out of my equipment a pair of manacles,
Okay.
and I am going to hide as a bonus action.
Valid. Cool. You pull a
Alright.
pair of manacles out of your backpack as an action, and you hide as a bonus action.
And I am going to basically stay still.
Understood. Cool. Please roll your stealth check just for the record, and we will go to Oshin Ryman. Thank you for a 25, which is higher than... well, these guys could technically see you, I think. Let me double check. There's a chance.
So quiet
Uh-huh.
with my manacles.
I was going to say something inappropriate. All right. What would you like to do, Oshin?
I'm just going to. I'm still flying, but go right in front of the door and
Sure.
kind of brace against it because I assume that the giant guy I saw is going to try running out. So I'm just going to try and prepare to hold it shut until the others get closer.
Okay. Cool. Sayson?
Let's try and get everyone more together at some point. But for now, I think I'm literally taking the dodge action. And can I swim under the water a little bit for partial cover?
Sure.
Cool. But that'd still keep people. Yeah, everyone else is still on the water. Okay, cool. I'll do that.
So you want to go down 10 feet?
Is 10 feet what's required for partial cover?
For partial cover, it's just 5 feet down. 10 feet would put you as total cover, and you would still be within 10 feet of Saphira, you would still be within 10 feet of Saphira and Salty.
Okay, cool. You know what? I will do that. I'll do the 10 feet down then.
Okay. I do
And
need an
dodge
athletics check just for the record. I don't think you can fail, but we gotta
I
just
don't
jump
think so
through the
either,
hoop.
but it's good to remember these things.
Yep. All good.
Yep, I'll do that then.
Cool. All right, Mr. Coin.
Coin peers through the top of the slit. He does an observation. How are they firing these arrows? Is it like a wooden bow? Is it a pretty advanced bow?
It's a recurve wooden bow. So, by Toivoan standards, it's a very fancy longbow.
Coin wants to attack not the creature wielding the bow, but the bow itself. He's attempting to destroy it. So he's got his rope dart, right? I'd venture that he can... I'd venture that he has the dexterity to attack a rope dart using like centripetal force through this slit, right? To make an effective attack.
Okay.
And he's trying to break the bow so that this guy, he's hoping he doesn't have a second bow, because if he does, this is pointless. But if he doesn't have a second bow, he's going to lose his weapon, and he won't have a way to fire arrows. That's what Coin's trying to do.
Okay. Let me look up how to do this real quick.
I'm over-explaining because I'm waiting for the DM to say, that's stupid,
No.
you can't do that.
I think
You can't
Tati
attack
pointed
a
out
weapon.
if you threw your rope dart at the string, that he couldn't draw it.
That's true. Really, if I can just snap the string of his...
All right.
That's a smart point.
All right. So let's go ahead and... Because this is not a magical bow, let's go ahead and see what you do with your attack roll. Because if you're rolling that one, the point is moot.
Okay. And I do technically have 2 attacks.
Is this piercing damage on a string?
Piercing?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
All right.
idea. Just trying to snap that string in half.
Piercing damage on a string. Interesting.
This is what
Yeah, very
happens
big
when you
net.
get nothing for leveling up as a monk. You have to come up with them.
Yeah. Interesting. It's a non-magical bow. You rolled a 29. Yeah. I'll allow his bowstring to get broken. Sure.
Right on.
you'll have to use something different. Okay.
Fascinating. Data
Like
collected.
there's no reason why that shouldn't work. Frankly,
Yeah.
I mean, you've explained why and how and rolled very, very high. So yeah, I'm cool with it. Let's go ahead and allow that for non-magical weapon here. You guys cool with
I
that?
appreciate it.
Fully respect it. I think it's very reasonable too.
Okay.
I believe in my logic here. I will fire off of the other attack I have just straight at his face as a follow-up, since it's a free second rope dart attack. He will then climb back in between and above the slits. He's moving on to the next one, attempting to at least, but he will pass turn for now.
Okay. So after Sea Toad Coin, we go to Salty Saison. What would Salty do?
Well, first of all, he'll remember to unmute himself.
Oh, well, that'd be
then
beneficial.
he'll swim over here, and I think I still got that bow, right? Did I break my bow? No, wait, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. I'm trying to remember. There's a reason I was throwing my sword. No,
Yeah.
I definitely broke my bow.
You broke the bow.
Yeah, I definitely did that. But I'm going to use an action to take regular Saison's plus one longbow that he purchased and get ready to use that on a later turn.
Okay.
Cool. That will help us later.
He's gonna yeet the bow. All right.
Damn it.
It becomes their turn. We're going to start firing. And goodness, the only person that we can see is Saphira.
Oh
Right?
god.
Because
They have within 10 feet of Saison.
right?
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
So all of these arrows
everyone else.
everyone else got submerged or is hiding above.
Exactly.
Indeed.
All right. So we are going to move a couple guys so that we can get line of sight on Saphira. All right. Cool. I think I've got line of sight on Saphira now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, that guy didn't have a bow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And we'll worry about the guys on the right in a moment. So 8 times 3 be 24. All right, so 24 shots coming towards Saison, right? All
Bet you're glad it ain't 25.
Roll 24 d20. We'll do this the fast way. They have a plus 11 to hit on all of these. All right, so what's your AC at right now, Saison?
23. I am dodging as a
Right.
reminder, and because I'm underwater, it should have some sort of detriment. 'cause
Right,
it's full
you
cover.
get plus 5 because you have total cover. So you have a 23, you said. So they needed to get a 12 with disadvantage. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Is that
5.
Well,
20,
it's
including
28.
plus
Oh,
five?
28. Sorry. Okay, so to get it to a 28, they need to get a 19 or better. Wait, is that right? Yeah,
17.
17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots. So roll 5d20. All right. The last one there would have hit you. So you would be shot one time through all of this, dealing 10 points of damage.
You got it. I'll take that.
Okay. All right. Cool. And then off to the right here, these three can see Oshin and Saphira. So we're going to choose between them 3d2. All right. So coming at Saison, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 23 to get you doesn't hit the 28, so no.
Yep.
All right. So, and then I have 3 shots going towards Oshin. 1, 2, 3. The 26 to get you, Oshin, for 4 points of damage. because you're raging.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Saphira, you are not being hit because of the curse upon Sason.
All right. So which square around the construct do I need to get to in order to try to pour sovereign glue on its chain?
You'd have to be adjacent to it.
Okay.
I don't think we need to deal with it. You just want to.
You just want to do it.
Friend did say
You should.
it's
do
more
it.
possible that it could
it.
come and follow us into the castle and get back.
We still in the drawbridge and it didn't do anything.
If
Yeah,
you're gonna
but-
do it, Saphira, can you at least fly so that you don't activate it?
You will have Saphira has to be on the ground in order to pour it into the hole because the hole is underneath it. You can,
Respectable.
So fast.
Yeah.
What are you
A
worried
good
about?
observation was made that Oshin's on the bridge and does not appear to be activating it.
Yep. So Saphira, what's the worst that can happen?
I heard a rumor
Exactly.
from the universe that
Oh.
this guy was unfair and cruel, and I think we should glue him.
Did he eat a snafu fish?
I was gonna
I-
say.
What the universe said so.
Yeah, I heard like from the voice of the GM last week that this guy was unfairly cruel, and I think we should glue him as much as we can.
Understood.
I think you should tie his shoes together.
Yeah.
I think you should put manacles on all his arms.
Draw on his forehead.
I think you should
Yeah,
draw
don't-
on his forehead for sure.
What are you gonna draw on his forehead?
The word dumb.
Spelled wrong.
Italicized.
All right,
I'm
Saphira,
going
what you
to-
doing?
10, 15, and I'm going to try to glue the chain.
All right,
I
so,
was-
you went onto the ground because you're not flying right now, correct?
correct, I am not flying.
All right, so as you got onto the land, he becomes active and will turn towards you. We will roll his initiative now because that does matter. Cool. Awesome. All right. So you
And
move
then-
up next
okay,
to
so
him?
if I pour it down the pipe, like, am I able to like kind of angle it so that the chain kind of sticks to like the edge of it, so that it can't it can't gain any more length?
I hate asking for
But
this
other-
because I know what's going to happen, but we have to jump through the hoop of me demanding a sleight of hand check.
I mean, if you insist.
I know that everyone in this group is now smiling.
Easy.
So you easily pour the sovereign glue down the chain.
I just cannot fathom Eric like expecting any of what's happened in the last 10
Please
minutes
scratch the
happening.
sovereign glue off your character sheet that you've had there for how many months?
Oh, not very many. Like, we got it right before we came here.
Yeah,
So
we
this-
got it
this is
for
like
this
the-
mission.
Yeah, that was like
I
3
have,
months
like-
ago.
Well, yeah.
I still have like 13 ounces of it left. Like 6 in this bottle and then 7 in the other.
How much did you use?
It says 1 ounce of glue can cover a 1 square foot surface.
That's valid.
So I will use my bonus action to disengage,
Okay.
hop back
Well,
into the water, and get
before
back.
you do so,
Okay.
he is going to go
Okay,
ahead
might have
and
Sentinel.
use Sentinel upon you.
Ooh.
And when he does so, he uses his unerring blade. You automatically get hit for 24 force damage.
Oh,
And your speed is reduced to 0.
so I see. Okay.
And then you will be afflicted by a special effect. Number 3. The target can't take reactions until the start of its next turn, of the monster's next turn.
How you feeling about your decisions, Vera?
It's fine. She'll get away on the
You know,
next time.
I still think it's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
It cannot move because the chain is holding it in place and the glue is very strong.
Yeah, but my speed is 0 though, right?
Correct.
All right. So I do have a plan for this, but that's we will yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my sword's ability to take an extra turn, or to change my initiative and take an extra turn. I'm gonna just let's just you know what? Let's change it to 13. I'm not going to take my extra turn yet, but let's get ahead of the enemies.
Okay. So,
Actually, wait a second. No, I can just change it to 10 and still get ahead of them. So I'm just gonna change it to 10.
all right. Cool. So it becomes your turn.
All right.
If you end your turn now.
Yep, I do.
Okay. It becomes Saphira's turn.
With my hand that's not holding the glue, I'm going to swing at it with my sword.
Okay.
And I am not taking the disengage action, and I will try to step away.
All right. With a 22, you did strike it for 43 damage as it clangs. And it does not have a reaction anymore, so it cannot swing at you again. Understood.
Awesome. Whew. I will get back into the water.
Understood. And now it is glued in place and it goes deactivated. All right.
It's warped.
Yeah. Thing's gross. So here's the unerring blade.
Because I totally see the mechanics. Because like if you disengage, it can still hit you. Your speed is 0, so you can't get away. If you step away, it still gets its opportunity attack, so it hits you. You can't get away. That's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. It's gross. All right. So, Ruzid.
Oh, and
good.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, was there anything else to fear?
Oh no, nothing else. I remembered you said there was an extra effect, and then I just didn't see for a moment that you pasted what that was. So I'm all good.
All good.
It is totally considered like a siege weapon, right? So he does like 10 times more damage to this stone wall if I hit it with my tail, right? Right?
Right.
10 times 0 is still 0.
Not if I hit it hard enough.
No, it's still 0.
Well, I can't really fit through this door either, so I'm gonna keep hitting this wall.
Yeah.
Do it.
Ruz is gonna surface out of the water like some
skating water
and movie.
Shining. That's Dragonheart, I believe. You guys haven't seen Dragonheart, you need to go see Dragonheart. It's amazing.
And I'm gonna smack the wall with my giant tail.
Understood.
It's the only thing that does bludgeoning damage, and I'm pretty sure all the other types of damage will do nilch to a cobblestone wall.
Okay. With the 20, you do not damage the wall.
Need to roll higher.
Roll
And then
better.
I'm gonna submerge again.
Just roll higher, forehead.
So, the benefit of this is, Bryn, you do come up out of the water, so you can take inhalation before you are going back down. Are you going down with Ruzid?
Bryn is going to try and let go this time and just be at the surface of the water.
Okay. As you let go, you are simply at the surface of the water. Please roll your athletics check. You are sucked down by the vortex of Ruzid
My man.
hitting the water, sir.
Well, at least I get an extra try.
You sleep through PE too? What's going on?
That's,
Why can't he?
He never even signed up for PE. Don't even.
Walls.
Why don't you just breathe water like me? I can
Some
breathe
of us
perfectly
are-
fine down here.
Some of us are born with it, I guess.
All right.
And I,
So,
the thing is,
Bryn, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
So was the athletics check on Ruzit's turn, or was that?
We'll call it on Ruzit's turn if you'd like to use your own turn.
I would love to try and swim to the surface.
Of course.
Let's see if I can roll higher than a 2 on my.
Okay.
Finally,
You get up to the
all
surface.
I want to do is cast Misty Step. So yeah, I will Misty Step over to here.
Okay.
I think it was approximately this space.
Yes,
I'm no
sir.
longer dodging, and then I would like to cast Flight. It will be a 5th level spell, and I would like to make it a distant spell, expending a sorcery point.
Okay.
To be able to increase the range from touch out to 30 feet.
Okay.
Just gonna mark that in the chat, and I would like to target myself and both of the Saisons,
All right.
and grant us a 60-foot flying speed for the duration.
Okay.
And then after that, I would like to fly up to be approximately next to Coin.
All right.
Say over here, if that is
Understood.
okay with you. And that's all I would like to do on my turn.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Just
Well, hang on,
because
I
I
should-
have to jump through the mechanics of it,
Of course.
when you did go cast this on the boys, you need to go beneath the surface of the water because they are obscured from the surface, but then you
Are
can
they
fly
under the
out and you're
water?
good.
Oh, my mistake.
You're good.
So, okay.
I just have to jump through the
yeah.
hoop of declaring that.
Yes, no, that's fair. I missed that they were under the surface.
That's why they all shot at Saphira instead of at those guys.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. I have nothing else to do on my turn.
Understood. Cool. Tati.
Okay. I am so sad to be going this slowly about this, but I am so nervous about seeing some kind of anti-magic nonsense inside this building. Because all of my methods for escaping are magical.
Ooh, one moment. I need to go back. Bryn, if you end up where you're at, you're going to lose your fly, so you need to be somewhere other than next to Coin.
Does the anti-magic go...
Are you going to be higher
would
than
see-
him?
well, it would
Technically-
suppress the effect, but it wouldn't dispel it.
Right. So Bryn would fall back down into the water until he flies.
Yeah, you couldn't
there.
maintain flight while within.
Yeah, you can't maintain flight while you're in it.
Oh, because
I'm just saying it wouldn't be a
magic.
disaster. You wouldn't lose
Right.
the spell, but he'd
Sorry,
be in
I
the
was
water.
I was confused for a second that that I thought it was the anti-magic inside the building. No, you're right. I totally forgot that
Right.
Coin has the anti-magic aura. Yeah, can I be over here?
Yeah, just
Yeah, Bryn will fly into the aura, immediately plummet back into the water, and realize that he can't be next to Coin, and fly back to here.
understood.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I completely forgot about
I
that.
apologize, Tati.
No, with entirely more trepidation than I like to play with, I'm going to use my action to cast Druidcraft, peek my head in, and try to snuff out a candle. Or a torch, if that's what that is.
Okay, you're going to use Druidcraft to extinguish a torch. Okay. Which torch would you like to extinguish?
When I poke my head into this window, I can see one right here.
Okay, that one will be extinguished. I will black that one
Yes.
out.
So going into this building, but not on this turn. So, yeah, I'm gonna hide again, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you say that, Ocean, but like, I would be in there by myself, like with no other escape routes.
To quote Saphira, what's the worst that could happen?
No, see,
It's
I
the
would
single
love
one you
to
don't
do
see.
that. Like, I'm for sure. That's, I
other than
am
dying
disappointed
horribly.
in myself entirely. I just wanted to double check that I wasn't gonna immediately not be able to move.
Okay. Anything else?
No, it was an action to cast Druidcraft. Oh my god, I can't roll for shit.
Still got
Oh,
25
boo-hoo.
though.
I think I've ever rolled double digits on my skull.
Okay, well, some of us expect more of our rolls.
Okay. Well, some of us might be spoiled. All right, Oshie, what would you like to do?
I am just going to. I'm gonna open the. When I said last turn that I was gonna like brace the door, does that take an action to do, or?
Yeah, it does take an action to brace.
Okay.
Because basically you're gaining advantage on athletics checks against other effects that come like shoves and pushes, etc.
Okay. I am just going to keep doing that then to hold this door until if anybody else is everybody going to try to go through the slits either through like teleporting or Misty Step? Like is anybody going to try and use this door or should I just leave it?
So we've
Use it.
learned.
Yeah.
What,
What do you
learned?
see
There's,
through it?
Like an anti-magic field inside it?
So through this door was like a giant hallway that had a couple crystals that were causing anti-magic and a giant ogre looking thing.
Okay.
But when I was over here and could see the like slits, it looks like a completely different hallway that's not connected to it. I mean, I'm sure there's like a door that connects them, but they are cut off. So I didn't know if, because of Coin's anti-magic field, if he could get through the slits, which is why I initially opened the door.
I can't get the slits. I was just trying to cripple the range capabilities.
Is the hallway that you can see big enough for Ruzit?
I just want to destroy a wall.
We're gonna let you destroy all the walls.
Can Ruzit
Yeah.
squeeze through a door that's this wide? I assume it's like 10 feet wide, maybe?
He cannot in his current
No
form.
way.
If we vamp
Okay.
him through, can he stand in the hallway beyond?
He would be squeezing. Everything would have advantage against him. And he would
I
have
can't see the
disadvantage
hallway.
on all. Yeah, he would be squeezing in the hall.
So, because I think that all of us can get through the slits in the window, except for Coin, which is why I opened the door. But
I mean, I can't. I mean, unless someone can teleport me, I can't get through them at all.
oh well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that like I know that Bryn and Sizen have the ability to teleport people through, which could get you and Rooted, but with his anti-magic field, nobody can do it to Coin. Unless Ruzig tears it down. So I'll just keep bracing this and hope that Ruzig can break that down.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you guys could all rush in and just try and break the crystals. Because we could teleport you in one at a time. It would be slow and expensive. And also Coin wouldn't be able to get in.
Ruse has got plenty of time to break
Yeah.
down the wall. There's not a lot of risk to him because he can dive under the water over and over again.
I could beeline the crystal.
Would you like to
Didn't
borrow
Rena say
my
the crystals were
crowbar?
indestructible?
That does sound vaguely familiar.
Yeah, that'll help.
You could pick them up. You could try and yank them out of the floor and like put them outside, and just move them.
I'll let you know what I can do.
All right, so she's just bracing.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Sason?
I mean, we could have Salty Sason teleport inside. He has a single scroll of Destructive Wave. He could just unleash that inside and see if we can take out all the archers.
Are the archers that urgent?
I mean, to be fair,
Annoying.
if I just keep on sitting here, like, kind of dodging, it's not going to be an issue, but...
Just seems like a needless resource. If you, I think it'd be sick as hell, just to be clear. So you're more than welcome to. I don't see the urgency.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. All right, we're slowly moving towards the front door then.
Sounds like it.
All right. Sazon's gonna pop up to the surface, take another breath, swim over here, go back down, and take the dodge action, 10 feet under.
Okay. Cool. I just athletics check for the record.
Yep.
And then we go to Sea Toad Coin.
Hippity hoppity across the water to Oshin. Is he like bracing a door open?
Nope, closed. It's
Closed?
holding it
You want to
closed.
go?
Where are the crystals I'm going for?
They're like as soon as I open the door, it's like not even 5 feet inside.
Okay, ready, done, on your mark.
If Coin's going to do that, can I use like a reaction to just stop holding it and to let him through?
I'm fine with that. You won't be able to brace it once he's done, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just like if he's gonna go through though, I'll let him through it.
Okay. Cool. So, he lets you through, Coin. You open the door,
Okay.
yes? All right.
Yeah.
All right. You open the door, you feel no change, except for Oshin's no longer flying at the moment.
Okay. He's gonna step in. He sees this crystal here.
Yes, sir?
We need to like destroy this, right?
That's up to
Coin's
you.
going to. He's gonna look at Oshin and he's like, "I'm gonna hit it."
Please.
Strike number 1.
Okay. The
Strike number
crystal
2.
shatters.
Okay.
Oshin, you do not feel any magic return to you.
Does it shatter on the first hit?
No, it
The
would have been the
second.
second. You needed to
Okay.
deal 20 damage to it.
Gotcha.
Because they are breakable. Good news.
Just like that wall.
Okay. Let me retrace my steps because I got about like 10 left in me. He'll step outside. Can he interact with the door to close it, or is that an action?
That's a free object interact. Wait, you used your free object interaction to open it, so someone else is going to need to close it.
No, I thought Oshin used his.
No, he just
reaction.
let you. He let you.
Oh,
he
gotcha,
stopped
gotcha.
bracing it.
Then it will remain open as Coin steps out, but he has his sights set on that next crystal.
Understood. Salty.
All right. Yeah, he can't really take the lead in anti-magic field, so I guess he'll swim up to the surface over here and just. Odds of firing an arrow through this slit are incredibly low. That
You're
seems
the
like kind of
goat.
a waste.
You're like
You're
Robin
right.
Hood.
He's never missed
It's
a
a
shot with
sword,
so
right?
he didn't actually go pick up that sword. That's gone. I probably should have done that at some point, but I forgot. He's fine. He'll fire an arrow at this guy because he technically can.
Cool. With a 20, you will strike him, dealing 10 damage.
All right. You know what? We'll take it. That's not bad
Understood.
at all.
Cool.
That'll be it for him.
Understood. It becomes their turn.
They have a lot of health.
All right, so we are going to start with archers. And Saphira, we can see you, correct?
Yes.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 archers shooting at Saphira, which means we all go towards Sason. So 24d20. Sason, you're dodging right now, correct?
Correct. Dodging and 10 feet under.
All right. So I needed to get a 17. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4d20. One of these will hit you. And you will suffer 8 points of piercing damage.
Sounds good.
Over here, off to this side, we are going to shoot at people, and I can see 3 targets, so 3d3. All right, so we are going to shoot at Saphira, curving into Sason. 3 times to start. 1, 2, 3. None of those hit you, and then 3 times at Oshin. a 28 to hit you for 4 damage, Oshin.
Yeah, that hits.
A 22 to hit you for 4. No?
Okay.
And a 19
no, that
misses
one
you. Okay. And then 3 more at Sason. 1, 2, 3. No. All right. That's all of the archers. And then this guy comes barreling up 40 feet to here. As he does so, he's going to reach forward. And we are going to try to grab a hold of Oshin. So, Oshin, wait a second. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and try to grab a hold of Oshin using athletics. Need you to beat a 12 with your athletics check. You have advantage because you are raging, sir. All right. You will not be picked up. I cannot do anything else yet. No, because I tried to grab you instead of slamming you, which I should have done. Oh well. Cool. Saphira.
All right. I will swim over this way. 5, 10, 15. And yeah, I gotta go past Oshin. Okay, so that's 25. I actually need to step to here because otherwise Oshin would be in the way of my sneak attack. So I have to get to there, and I will take a swing at this guy.
All right. None of your
And this
magical
is
items
with
are
no
active.
magic bonuses because
Because of coin. Right.
Oh, yep. So subtract 3 from the 2 hit and the damage.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Cool. An 18 to hit will hit, and you will deal 39 points of damage. Go ahead.
It's a 15.
Oh, 15 to hit does not hit. No, I'm afraid not.
All right. I'm going to put. Yeah, I never put the glue away, so I can't grab my other sword. So I'm going to put the glue away now.
Okay. Cool.
But,
You know, it's an action to stow something, right?
Ooh, okay, then I guess I have to glue in my hand.
Yep.
Put it on your
Yeah,
potion.
and I'm not.
That'd be
Ooh.
great. Just drink suffering glue.
Well, not just put it. I mean, keep track of which one is which.
Yeah, my potion belt's all full. Got
Make sure to look down before you go to drink one too.
Yeah, none of my bonus actions really help me where I am right now, so oh no, I could dash. What? Yeah, I'll just dash.
Okay.
Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Okay, 5 and then 15,
Sure.
20, and we're near Sason again. Okay, that works out.
Cool. Ruzid. Are you going to play Splish Splash again?
I think this wall, I think I can will it to come down. I am going to play Splish Splash, whatever that means.
Jump up and back in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you going to say, Tati?
Sneak attack this wall.
Sneak attack! Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
All right. So, Ruzid, you are going to destroy a segment of the wall.
Yes!
Which segment would you like to destroy, sir?
Segment down.
What is considered a segment?
The space between the, I guess it would be the space between the arrow slits.
So this is the biggest segment, so this one.
That one there? Okay. We will destroy that one.
Now I can get in there.
That means that those arrow slits also get destroyed. Because
Breath weapon
they
the
don't
whole
exist.
hallway.
I am gonna do that next.
Nice. Oh, I should not be there, I guess.
It's like kind of like a honey bear sticking their head in the hive.
All right. Anything else, sir?
It just looks at all these people that are now exposed and just says, "You're all next," and then goes under the water again.
Okay. So
It's so
we are going
coy.
to take our opportunity attack from this guy.
Go for it.
So the opportunity attack from that guy is going to be there, a 29 to hit you, sir, for 15 piercing damage.
That hits.
All right.
Take 15 piercing.
Cool. All right. So after Ruzid, we go to Bryn Gemflower. I don't think I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything at the moment.
So, so we destroyed a section of wall. Ruzu, do you think it's worth making flyby attacks to try and start shooting these guys? I feel like we're gonna have to deal with them eventually.
I mean,
do you have
like
your
everyone
breath-
everyone could just fly into this breach now. This is a better angle than that door.
Do you have your breath weapon ready to go? Because that could be a really nice way to clear out the hall.
Yes, I am gonna do that on my next turn.
All right, I'm gonna fly this way. 5, 10, 15, and then it looks like with this section of wall missing, yeah, I'm just gonna try and shoot a firebolt at this guy.
Which one? I'm sorry.
The guy closest to Ruzid.
This one here. Understood. Got it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have disadvantage on the attack roll because of the Orb of Dragonkind.
Yep.
D for disadvantage. Does a 20 hit?
Oh, it does. Absolutely.
Cool. We'll torch him for 28 fire damage.
That's a big shot, sir.
Solid damage.
Excellent. And for the
Guys
record,
are
we will need to
probably-
end at the end of this round just due to time.
Totally fine.
I got my wall break before the session ended. It's all good.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna try and just I think I have Bardics again because we had a short rest. I will re-up Ruzid's Bardic with my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I will fly back to where I started the turn, and that will be all.
I never used my bardic. I still had it. Oh no, it went away for the short
Yeah,
rest.
it goes away when we rest because it has a 10-minute duration.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Part number 1 to Ruzid. Cool, that is all.
All right. So after Bryn, we go to Tati.
Like death, walking down the halls of a nursing home at 2 a.m., I am going to use my bonus action to step in here. Delicious. Can I get a look at, I guess, what these guys look like?
They are dressed in black armor with little hoods, little helmets on them. They're kind of cute. And
Humanoids,
you are next
for
to a
sure.
door here.
Do they look human?
They are human, yes.
They are human. And they all have bows.
They have bows and rapiers.
Fantastic. I would like to I'm gonna use a bonus action to hide and then walk up to this guy and slash him with my sword.
Okay, the guy back here is going to shout at you.
Oh, that's not helping me.
And
So quiet like death.
yeah,
though,
you are currently observed.
by that guy.
Yeah, so there's
But
no
not by
place to
this guy.
hide at the moment. He's
Well,
going
this guy-
he's going to warn him.
Well, yeah.
Behind
Wait,
you.
there's a dragon. There's a dragon making holes.
You're not just
Roll
you're
your
not more
stealth
distracted by
check.
The dragon.
I'm going to roll my persuasion to try to beat your stealth. I rolled a 17. Never mind. Go
That's a
ahead.
good point.
You're very sneaky.
All right.
There's like no way they're not all looking at the giant dragon that just put a hole in the castle wall.
I have to jump
Yeah.
through the hoops. All right. So you are very sneaky. You sneak up behind the guy. And you will strike him for 41 damage. Understood.
Well, 41 does not move his health bar very much.
No, David does not.
In which case, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to come back this way.
Okay. They saw you do that.
For sure. I also didn't disengage there because my bonus action was to get in here.
Understood. So he will take his opportunity attack upon you with a 16. I believe I missed you.
Is he using his bow?
Yes, so that would be with disadvantage. So
16 though. 16 actually
16,
does hit me.
Yeah, sorry. I already rolled it. Yeah, so 16 does hit you for 16 piercing damage.
I got it.
All right. Cool. Yeah, these guys get to use their bows in melee and get more damage, but they have disadvantage. It's a weird
They're using
thing.
them like bats, or just bats.
Yeah,
like,
it's
they're just
weird.
Waving them at people.
It's a weird stat sheet.
Mhm.
All right, Oshin.
Just to clarify, I can move through this guy's square because he's 2 sizes
So big,
bigger than
yep.
me, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will dive through his legs to there, and as I'm sliding through, try to whack him in the leg with my battle axe.
Sure.
And
With a
not do
16,
it.
you'll miss, unfortunately, as you do not
Okay.
scratch his exceedingly thick hide.
And I'll just stand up and end my turn there.
Understood. And just tick up that rage counter as we go to Sason. Sason is muted or distracted.
Yep, muted. Are we going? People want to go in with me, or really? I guess it's kind of Saphira I'm blocking at this point. Saphira, you going in through the door, or are you gonna fly in through the sides?
It seems like a lot more work to try to fly in there than just to walk through the door. So I'm gonna
Right.
walk through the door.
I say we
Fair.
take the hallway as deep as we can do it. From the back forward, you know? Like, get the hardest crystals out of the way ASAP.
Not against that. Bryn, are you currently in range of archers?
Bryn is not.
Bryn is not. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I'm not leaving anyone high and dry. That said, Salty can't deal with that. So Salty's gonna dive 10 feet under and swim over here. Regular Sazen will... Oh, wow, yeah, that guy's big. I'm just going to get over here so I still have my auras and such up because I do not want to be shut down by Coin's anti-magic field. Take the dodge action, 10 feet under, classics.
Okay. It's Toad Coin.
Coin's gonna trigger empty body to get the resistance.
Sure.
He will then hop over this guy. Over is his head. He's not being stealthy about it at all. Hop straight over his head. Provokes opportunity attack if he so
Okay.
desires.
So, in his opportunity attack is he's going to attempt to grab a hold of you.
Uh-huh.
And so,
Gotta be to 27 on the armor.
well, no, this is athletics versus acrobatics.
Oh, I see,
athletics.
I see.
We're trying to grapple you. With a 23, sir, because he has advantage.
24.
You slip away.
Cartwheel. Hits the ground, keeps cartwheeling. Step of the wind kicks in. He continues to cartwheel for another 65 feet. He gets to here.
All right.
He is out of action economy. But
All
he
right.
is deep in the hallway. Pass.
Very deep in the hallway. Oh, God. All right.
Yep.
Coin.
If you split the party, you can cover more ground.
That's
Mhm.
very true. Salty.
Sorry, yeah, Salty had swam over there, accidentally took his turn at the same
Understood.
time because I
Cool.
wasn't paying attention.
All right. It becomes their turn. We are going to... God. All right. We are going to have this person walk around to get to Tati. This person walks up to get to Tati. This guy comes up to the dragon. And these guys are going to be shooting. All right. So, Mr. Dragon Man,
Yeah.
are you still up above the water or not?
Oh no, I dove under. That's why I provoked the opportunity.
All right, understood. So we are going to fire arrows at Oh goodness. Yeah, we'll fire arrows at Saphira. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, this guy needs to move to here. All right, 7 archers shooting at Saphira, which curve towards Sason. So we'll just do this. Roll 21d20. And you're dodging, sir?
Sure am.
All right, so 1, 2,
Wow, that actually hits the
3,
double 20s.
4. So 4d20. I will hit you twice, sir.
By all means.
All right. And the 2 shots, 1 and 2, will deal 14 damage to you total.
Sounds good.
Understood. Tati over here. We are going to attack you 6 times with advantage using rapiers. Tati, the first one will be a 32 to hit you for 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
For 17. 25 for 15. Another 15. Another 13. Another 17. So all told, we're looking at 29 plus 15 would be 44. 59 plus 13 would be 72. Is that right? Yeah. 32 plus 17 would be 89 damage to Tati.
And then let me use Uncanny Dodge on that last 17.
Okay.
I'll take put 8 back.
Right. You should put 9 back because of rounding. So you took 80 damage total.
Got it.
All right. Okay. Off to the right here, these 3 archers. This one guy's going to move so I can see Saphira and shoot at Saphira, which curves towards Sason 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one for 9 damage.
Got it.
And a 24 misses you. All right, all good there. Up here, this guy does not like you being that far in, Coin.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's he gonna do about it?
What's he gonna do about it? Let's
Sound
see.
like a him problem.
Goodness.
Oh, he's gonna put his hands on his ears and
I think we're going to use his bonus action, and we're going to use his bonus action to teleport 120 feet.
He can tap alert.
Oh, that's what he's gonna do about it.
120 feet to there is his teleport. And then he will use his multi-attack, which is 2 slams upon you, sir.
I think we should adopt him.
Eric, can he teleport there if there's an anti-magic field?
Ooh,
Ah,
That's
correct.
actually a good point.
You are correct, sir.
A little bit of spacing, buddy.
Yep.
Personal space.
Yep, you
Respect
can't.
the bubble.
You are correct. So,
100 and whatever feet.
and Coin is further than 60 feet, so I can't get to him. So yeah, we are going to.
Brilliant.
All right, instead of using that bonus action,
It's ended up useful after all. I'll be damned.
yeah, can't use that. Can't use that. We are going to just slam, and we're going to slam our yeah, we're going to slam then flick. All right, so slam, and I can't flick because that's a reaction. So slam. A 17 to strike you, Oshin, does not work. A 21 does not work either, I don't believe. And I will move 25 feet to here because I'm trying to block someone from coming through here. All right. Saphira.
All right, let's go chasing this ogre. 20. 30, 35, and 40. I can get right up to it. I can also use my bonus action to dash underneath it and flank. And Booming Blade.
Okay. He's immune to being flanked. So your 16 does
so
not
16
hit.
to hit.
No.
Right.
Yep, he's immune to flanking, which is a gross thing.
But very useful.
Yep.
All right, I am.
Cool.
Probably about. Let me check how many feet I moved. And 65. I have a little bit left. So yeah, it can probably chase me, but I'm gonna back off of. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna back off of it a little bit anyway.
Okay. Cool.
And there.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna count the torches on the wall.
All right, so there's one torch here, there's one torch here, and there's a torch. If I move him to the side, you'll see there's a third torch here.
Okay. Got it.
All right. After Saphir,
that's all.
we go to Ruzid. Ruzid, how are we going to end the night?
Well, first I'm gonna swim under the water 5 and angle this in a good way. Probably the best angle. If I move
I'm
under.
assuming you're going to do this under Bryn.
Well, Bryn's in the water, right? So like.
No, Bryn's
kind
up above the. He's above the
Yeah.
air slits.
Bryn is up high.
Oh well, I don't know where Bryn is relative to this breach, but that's where he's aiming.
Understood. So you're breathing into the breach.
Yeah, that's like the whole point.
Okay.
I guess this is probably it then, right? It's gotta be
Okay.
like, wait, let me.
You're going to get all of them.
Yeah,
I
sure.
recognize that. All right.
I'm
so
trying.
for-
So he'll get out of the water and open his mouth, aiming right through there,
All right.
trying to hit all of them.
So I have to do 8 Constitution saving throws, right?
Yeah. The DC
1,
is
2,
18.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Love to see it.
All right. And so the first one saves. He will take half of that, which would be 27 damage.
Correct.
All right. The rest will all take 25. Oh, sorry, 55. Brain.
I think one of the DC's only 18. I think I see
Oh,
a 19.
You're correct.
For the 5th one.
All right. The 5th one is this guy, so he suffers the 27. The rest all suffer 55 poison damage, sir. That breath weapon's effective when it works.
I love tearing down walls. End turn.
All right. Ruzid ends his turn, and that's where we're going to call it for tonight, just because of time. We only have like 7 minutes left. So we will come back next week to continue the assault on Sigeos' castle. I hope you guys are having fun with this. You guys are doing really, really well. You guys did manage to circumvent that one bad construct that I warned you guys about. But we've got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys. I'm super excited to get you guys into this castle and see what all is prepared for you guys.
Fun out of the box.
Oh yeah,
combat encounter.
Absolutely.
I'm enjoying some out of the box gameplay.
I'm very glad. I'm trying to throw more and more of that at you guys. Again, guys, if you know someone who wants to play one of my games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them. We are going to be doing a one-shot with A Story of a Leaf on, he's a streamer here on Twitch. We're going to be doing that on February 21st at noon Central Time. The tickets for that are available over at gmeric.com. It's going to be a lot of fun. That will be streamed here on Twitch. Check out the Patreon over at patreon.com/gmeric. We'll be doing an art reveal tomorrow on there, so go check that out. We also have the GM tip videos and archives over on YouTube. We have the clip contest, so if there was a moment you liked from tonight's session, toss the clip into the clip contest channel. You'd be automatically entered for a prize at the end of the month. We also have the reference site over at toivoarpg.com and the Sigeos Edition t-shirts, hoodies, and tank tops over at gmeric.com as well. Have a wonderful week, guys. please stay safe, and we will catch you guys on Friday evening as they are getting a fashion makeover and preparing to hunt down the person who poisoned Neve Dorcatus. Take care, everybody. Be safe.